Hello, you guys. I'm early today. Look at me. A minute early. Look at me. Hello, you guys. Hello, Rokai London. How are you doing? Hello, Crispy Clee. Long time no see. Hello, Gore VVB. Hello, Otero. Hello, Debunk User. Hello, Lauren Nagans. I remember you. You had me name your entire family in Duck Simulator. I remember you. Hi, Cypher. Hi, Tosado. Hello, Non-Demonkey. You guys have some Is that a Transformers profile picture? I can't really see. How are you guys doing? No, I do remember you, Lauren Nagans. I think that's what it was. Well, I'm getting some water. Hello, Dark Virus. Hello, That One Leaf. I had ramen today, so I'm so thirsty. Good God. Yes, it was you. Okay. Mine? No, it's a Warhammer one. Oh, I see. It looks like the little guys from Transformers. How are you doing today? I'm pretty tired, all things considered. I need to get my put my lamps on. I'm getting old to where, ow, whoa, it was my elbow. I'm getting old, so whenever the lights are too low, I'm like, this hurts my eyes. But how am I today? Pretty good, all things considered. I went for a 9.3 mile walk. So I'm kind of fatigued as a result. But alas, at least I did that walk. But then I probably immediately, whatever the hell I burned on that walk, I probably immediately consumed in calories right after. Hell yeah, we love returning to ground zero every single time we exercise. You know what I mean? Only slightly tired after 9-mile walk. That's some extreme woman. Hell yeah. Yeah, all things considered, I'm not too bad. At least you get a good night's sleep. I realize if I don't get at least like 7 miles of walking, I don't get proper sleep, and that really sucks. How are you doing today, Chaos? Hello, Mid-Mush Gaming. How are you? We're doing pretty good. Just a little bit tired, all things considered. Ramen is the best, but good God, I'm like so thirsty. I'm so thirsty. Like even now, I'm about to drink again. Good God. I love how you can see my mouth slightly move whenever I drink. That's hilarious. But how are you guys today? Any eventful things going on? Pissing alone, handsomes, on this Saturday evening. It's Saturday, right? Yeah, it is Saturday. How are you guys doing? Do your shoes bother you as much as they do when you run? No, not necessarily. I switch shoes, so I have some really plush Brooks shoes that I use sometimes, and if they give me blisters, I switch to another pair that have like no cushioning whatsoever. So I often actually switch my shoes so I get rid of the foot pain I used to always have. It is indeed Saturday. Hell yeah, I just got done with a music lesson. That's awesome. What instrument do you play? If that's what it was. Your friend finally left. The bum? I don't know which one. Which, speaking of which, I haven't asked in a while. Dark Virus, how are you and that insane son of a bitch doing? Shimasen, that's so cool. That is so cool. That would be fun to learn. That would be super cool to learn, actually. I had a gas leak, but it got fixed. Dear God, in a house or in like an apartment? That's terrifying. Did you smell it? Tomorrow I'm going to do a Nightmare Before Christmas pumpkin show thing. What the hell is that? It's been good, stable. I mean, I hope it's getting healthier, to say the least. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know like small departure is probably your best bet. My house, it was outside. That's scary. That's super, super, super scary. Oh, I gotta get some water. Good God. I need to fill up my water bottle soon. What is XP for? I think it's YouTube. They're trying to compete with Twitch, which rotten hell Twitch, by the way. I cannot stand Twitch. It's just the principle alone of the fact that they keep Hassan on there that I can't stand Twitch. But YouTube is trying to be a Twitch killer. So they're really starting to add a bunch of pro streamer tools and stuff like that. And so they're trying to get people to comment in chat or donate in order to get to the XP leaderboard. It's just like a little silly thing, you know what I mean? He was here for a week. We just eat a lot of bad influence. Oh God, you know how that is. Really salty ramen. I know. Good God, it was from the freezer. I'm not gonna lie. So that's probably why I was like omega preserved. It was like a Costco one from the freezer. Agreed, we hate Twitch, never like Twitch. Yeah, I don't like it. God willing, they dissolve eventually. Alright, so today we're gonna be playing Japan. I keep wanting to say Japanese. Stigmatized property. Japan stigmatized property is what we're playing. I don't know why they use the word stigmatized. I think they mean like property that has a stigma to it, as in it's kind of like you don't want to be there because it might be haunted. I'm not sure. But either way, we're going to be playing that game today. It's supposed to be like a little jump scare game, a little spooky game. I don't really like being scared ever, so it's like might be Babby's first spooky game, even though I've played a few other ones before, but we'll see how it goes. It looks pretty cool, all things considered. Twitch used to be awesome, but it's whack now for sure. Yeah, and then like all this drama about the who has the right view count. It's just getting old, you know what I mean? Hold on. Streamlab news, newest update lets you dual stream for free. What are the options for dual streaming? I'd heard Japan takes like haunted areas and property really seriously. Seriously, in what regard? Poor Twitch. Don't supposedly haunted house in Japan never sold. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. But let me switch over to the game. Any second site you want? Oh, I did not make my YouTube chat properly. All right, let's duplicate this. Copy, paste, hide, take you, make you small. I'll put you up here. And move me out the way. YouTube and Kick. I'm thinking about either Kick or Twitter, all things considered. All right, I don't know. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'd love to live in a haunted house. Yeah, hello, Stefan. How are you doing? I loved your little comment about my Transformers plushies. I thought that was so cute, all things considered. I'd love to live in a haunted house because likely it means it'd be cheap, all things considered, and I'm not afraid of like spookiness. You know what I mean? Should I put on the blanket? I don't know, maybe I'll put on the blanket. Hell yeah, scary games. Hell yeah, Leaf. Hopefully you like this game. Stream elements is what's used for dual stream. Oh, I see. Spooky game. Hell yeah. Blanket time. Let me see. Do I want it like this? Yeah, I'll do it like this. It looks a little less messy. All right, let's move me down a little bit more. That should be good. All right, let's get on with it. Let's see. Movie right here. All right, let me turn up the audio just a bit. I hope you guys don't hear the audio twice because the audio is coming out my speakers. Are you easily startled? Who the hell is your profile picture, Stargazer TV Studios? That's so funny. You asked if you should change it. And you changed it. And I'm like, what the? In case you forgot, you haven't pinned the Discord. Let me... I'm so stupid. It made a high-pitched noise. I was like, that sounds like a fire alarm. Damn. It's so over. We haven't even get past the credits. The opening. Can you handle jump scares? Not particularly. I was like, that sounds like a fire alarm. Damn. It's so over. I don't know. I'm like I don't know. I guess I don't have a lot of experience with scary games, so I guess I'm kind of scared of them. All things considered. All right, pace. I wonder how this is going to go. Me too. I've seen a lot of streamers actually play this game. All things considered, so it's got to be at least decent. You know, as long as it lasts one stream for entertainment, you know what I mean? We're good. All right, put you... Oh, where did you go? Sorry, give me 1 second. Where the hell did my little... All right. I think my... Oh, well, it really doesn't matter. All right, move you over. Okie dokie. I have arrived. Hi, T. Regenerus, the Mud Packer. How are you doing? Show them you're scarier than the spookier ghosts. I might have to stop and go get water. Damn. Alright. Not gonna lie, BRB though, I gotta go grab more water. And then we'll start. BRB. Alright, I'm back. Good God. Dang, she's good. Hell yeah. I don't even know what I'm good at. But I'm good. Alright, let's do this. She's delaying the game, you know what I mean? Piss princess, I wasn't even peeing. Why are you a freak? Chaos looks adorable with the blanket. Thank you. Alright, terms of consent. We like this. Let me move the water out the way so I don't actually knock it over. Game contains intense horror elements. Here's the trigger warnings, people. May cause extreme tension and surprise, have strong psychological and physical effects. I don't have a heart condition or prone to mental stress. That's me. I don't have epilepsy. Stop playing immediately if you get scared. Warning, game is scary. I agree. The game you're about to play is based on the haunted property monitoring work that is actually carried out by existing companies. Now, is this lore? Is this true, or is this, you know, part of the gameplay? In this game, the properties that appear are real ones. The spiritual disturbances are incidents that have actually been reported. Numerous cases of participants disappearing, getting in a traffic accident, suffering harm at home have been reported to the original business. Our company takes no responsibility for any trouble that may occur during or after gameplay. It's true and real. Source the game that's scary. Hell yeah. Why am I being called a freak? I'm trying to have a good time tonight. Alright, whatever. Lock it up. Thanks for watching. Alright, we got some pretty cool looking pictures here. Let's carry out our work with integrity. This month's reporting ranking. Oh, monitor a little higher. Line of duty deaths. You not just say lock it up. I say lock it up all the time, actually. My source, I made it the fuck up. Detect, report, surveillance. Detection, report, surveillance. Detection, report. Don't miss a thing. Don't make a mistake. Stay vigilant. No mistakes. I'm watching you. Come. We are watching. It's coming. Please start work. She tells me to lock it up constantly, exactly. Alright, let's, Akita A residence. I'm already spooked, you guys. I'm not gonna like this. I don't like it. Fuck. I don't like it. I don't like it. Hold on real quick. Oh god, group hug. You know what I mean? Someone hold me. It's only been 17 minutes. I didn't even start the gameplay. Alright, there we go. Alrighty, you know what I mean? Guys, Duck Simulator. Alright, let's start work. I don't know how to play. Ancient farmhouse of a known age. Late residence identity unconfirmed. Okay. Watch the security camera monitor to check for any abnormalities. If you find any abnormalities, press here immediately to report it. Example of work failures: overlooking 4 anomalies, incorrectly reporting a non-abnormal area 5 times in a row, 3 times for special allowance work. Please note that these areas are work failures. So it sounds just like observation deck. Kids just want to play with the rubber ducks and train sounds just to find ghosts. You know what I mean? Like, good god. It's tough out here. Alright. If an anomaly occurs that covers an entire field of view of the camera, you can report by selecting any part of the field of view. There are some anomalies that will immediately fail if left unattended for a long period of time. There are some anomalies that cannot be seen unless you switch between night vision and normal cameras. This explanation also can be reconfirmed on the monitor during work. Seems like observation duty. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, I really wanted Leaf to be here. That way he could see it. Because I'm like, ah, he's the one who introduced me that game into that. This isn't scary, Lauren Negs. Listen here, I'm a little bit of a chicken, all things considered. All right, camera switch. L, R, wait, A, D, W. Why are these weird? She's a plastic duck simulator. Hell yeah. All right, close. To all employees, paranormal activities was previously reported at your assigned property. Monitor the camera footage with the utmost caution. I think you should write them down. Where's How to Protect Us? That was so funny in the haunted house. If you don't notice any changes, I forgot to read that one. Whoops. Alright, if I notice any changes. Okay, what does this mean? Oh, that's night vision. What is this? Also night vision. I like the crickets. Echo Delta Bravo. He's such a goofer. Hi, Rock VR. How are you doing? Spooky Blanket Hoodie Squad assembled. By the way, who's Spooky Duck Super? Not yet, Raina, the artist TV 8654. All things considered. I like how it's real footage. And it's also funny, it's like we were doing the real footage of the train yesterday. You know what I mean? I like that portrait up top. Oh, that's right. We have to keep checking the, what's it called? The night vision. Photorealism hits different. I love games like that. This is such pretty. I will say it's really cool that they use real property. I'm so glad I made my @username non-de-monkey. It's creepy that they use photos of real Japanese houses. Yeah. Oh god, that made me jump. 12 employees. This is a time where there are many reports of abnormal phenomenon. If you notice any changes, please let us know by clicking on it. You got this? I'm pretty sure, all things considered. You know, I was thinking for Halloween, like a great stream idea would be to be talking about, like, I always keep forgetting to do the black and white one. What's it called? Like real scary things that could happen to people or have happened to people. You know what I mean? What is this game about? We are like, observing this property and we're looking for scary things. Is what we're doing. So we're trying to see if there's any differences. I'll trust you'll win, says Gorv. That sounds scary. You know what I mean? Like an actual, like, scary stories for Halloween, but like actual terrifying things that can happen. Night vision, that's right. I already forgot again. Doing mid, I guess. You get spooked yet? You're doing mid, Raina? Alright, well there's the first one. That scared me. When the lights turned off. Alright, well that was pretty graphic. Report complete. Yeehaw. Hello, Dark Virus. How are you doing? Wow, this is so spooky. Rock VR. I can't tell if that was sarcasm, but I heard a clock. Ghost thing. Lock it up. I want to see a ghost hit the gritty. I do think because this is easier to go through, it won't be as hard. That's what's it called? Night vision. That's right. That's right. God, I'm so slow. Is it the 19 or 18? 19 or 18 what? $19 or $18 what? If I was a ghost hunter, I'd quit immediately. You and me both. I hate this. I hate this. Most of the anomalies are currently detected at your property. I know. This is stupid. I hate this. I hate this. Get her ass. I don't like it. That scared me. You know what I mean? I hope you guys are playing on a big monitor, because this is a pretty big monitor for me. Oh, my Gen 4 Alpha chat! Extended family came over today and it was a bit of a headache. That was funny. No, it wasn't. Like, I don't even like, you know what I mean? I don't even like the simple scary jump scares. What's so funny is I do have the dual streaming thing on, and for the dual streaming view, it just shows the property and that's it. So I bet this looks like a terrifying, like, live stream. What the? You missed 4 anomalies. That one, Leaf. Why didn't you pick them out? Hello, Pope Lavosky Vicious 8942. The picture fell. Oh, I'm slow. Get to Tato on stream to help you. Why are you? Oh my, I know what you're about. All right, let's retry that one again. Okay. Picture fell. Okay. I gotta get my towels. I'm gonna be sweating here soon. That was scary. Monitor to camera footage with utmost caution. We got it. You had the game fire. By the way, Burger. I don't like this. Imagine she plays Happy Wheels. What is it? Happy Wheels? What is that? Gotta log in. I know. I just want to stay. I just want to pay attention to chat. I don't even want to look at the screen. Because, like, I don't even know what the, like... You love Happy Wheels? What is Happy Wheels? This is tough. I do like how you can hear, like, the little frogs and stuff. That's kind of cute. Alright, yeah, that's right. We're doing spot the difference. So it's like, if you guys notice anything falling, please let me know. Because I'm really bad at this whole part. This is scary and I'm not 18. It's a goreful bike game. Gore? Every time I look at the screen, I, like, flinch. I'm terrible at stuff like this. You and me both. I don't like scary games. Alright, this is where the time. Oh, I hear something though. Man, why is this like just like the lighting looks so scary? The frogs want revenge on Kaoza. Why though? What have I done? Did you hear that behind you? Maybe that's what it was. Oh no, I don't like this. There's a person. I don't think you can see. There we go. Got our anomaly. I'm also wincing as the screen changes. You know what I mean? Report complete. Look at that. You actually stepped on. Oh, the frog! That's right! I absolutely smashed a frog one time with my heel and slipped on him. The poor baby. I'm in such a stupid but uncomfortable position right now because my shoulders are so, like, high because I'm like, you know what I mean? Oh, God. Yeah, perhaps that frog is getting revenge. Oh, okay, like a very easy one. Might have to bring on my Oxford costume just to keep 2 of them entertained, but who knows? That might have to happen, Reina. You might have to do that, actually. Okay. I obviously heard the sound. What does that mean? What's the consequences of false reporting? I think a misreport, you get... I keep hearing noises. I gotta move my microphone unless I... Like when I flinched last time. Clock hours passing. Okay. Like, this area right here is, like, creeping me out. Coin, says Rock VR 200. Did you see that? Did I see what? You're scaring me, Gorv. I did. Did KO's, I hate both. Again. Okay. I hate the both of you. Yeah, this is literally, I'm on observation duty just with real photos. Did you see the circle? She did not. What are you guys going on about? Oh, okay. I guess, like, do I just do it anywhere? Because I think it said full screen, you do it everywhere. I hate full screen jump scares. Report complete. I'm assuming that was correct. I know. It's such a silly game. It's just like pop-up scare, and I'm like, this is terrifying. Alright, I know you guys mentioned the photo frames falling, so I'm looking for those. I feel like something's gonna be there. No, okay. Bog says Lauren eggs. Damn, this is really scary though. Yeah, it has like a nice like sound to it, and it's like as you keep going is when it gets worse. They're really good with like the ambiance. It's funny how it's such a simple thing. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Found a home for our stray cat and her 2 kittens today. That's awesome. That's awesome. I can't tell if I saw something. No. The ambience is great. It really adds to it. Yeah. The frogs was a nice touch. I think the frogs. Or is it a cicada? Wait a minute. There's death flowers, right? Right? Those flowers weren't always there, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Cool. Look at that. We're flying through this. Red spider lilies. I didn't even notice, lol. And now I'm second guessing everything. Congratulations, you did it. Thank you. Look at me, hard at work. I can do it. That sucks when I hear the sounds, because, like, what does that mean? Oh, no. Was this always here? Can you see my cursor? Was this always here? Knock stuff. Was it always there? Okay, worst case. If I false report, I false report. I see. Alright, yeah, it didn't give us a false report, so wow, good job. Nice. I know, look at it. I am blasting this game. Cool, says Rock BR. Thank you. So anyway, does anybody know why Japan takes haunted properties so seriously? I think someone mentioned that. I don't know. Easy clap. Wait, the camera was moved. What do you mean by the camera? Were those flowers always near the outhouse? This? Religious reasons, I think. I see. I know, now I'm like second guessing everything. Oh, I hear a door opening. I need to have a heart rate monitor on. The furniture. I know Japan really respects the dead. Yeah, that's true. The camera. What is the camera? What do you mean by the camera? Lauren, help me. What camera are you talking about? In the other room. To all employees. Multiple anomalies are currently detected at your property. Identify them without delay and report promptly. Alright. In the other room. The clock? No. Was it... Okay, was the clock always... I don't know if the clock was already, like, always there. No anomalies, rip. I'd love a heart rate monitor on for you. Okay, well, rip the clock. The room with the stairs. I love how, like, there's no room with stairs. Lawrence. Aw, what the? You missed 4 of them. Door opening, closing. Intruder. Door opening. Okay, at least we know we need to watch for the door opening. Intruder. Okay, let's try this one again. Fridge outside. Okay, we gotta pay attention to doors. I didn't even think about that, actually. Your comments put me on edge more than the game is. I know! Like, the room with the... The room with the stairs. The camera. What the... Clock's always there. I think I was seeing things. I think you're hallucinating. This time is the run. We got this. I feel like nothing so far. The fridge in the camera... The fridge in the camera where the well is. Alright, here's the fridge. Where's the camera? You guys are talking about? Ghosts are appearing at 1 a.m.? Okay. Makes a lot of objects look like they have eyes. The reflections? Yeah, I do like this kind of like bright photography at night. That means like someone had to actually come here and take this photo. That'd be scary. I'm glad it tells you what you missed. Yeah, that way I kind of know what to look for instead of like just guessing. Okay, so this is the part where it's like we're basic. I heard that. Okay, hold on. This one is a full screen one. The fridge was always there. Correct, Lauren. Correct. Got it. Got at least one. Alright, this door is closed. We're gonna do the Japanese train situation. This door is closed. This window's closed. This is closed. This is open. These are open. This is closed. Closed, closed. Closed, closed, open. Now I'm fixating too much on the doors. Bathroom? Yeah, the door. Did the door change? Oh! I think it did open a little bit. Who's taking it up? You know, hell yeah! Great job, Cypher! Door anomaly, yeah. Good catch. Spooky toilet flushing, can you believe it? They were being considerate when they flushed, and you're reporting them. Oh, no, 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 close my eyes this time. Oh, okay, this guy again. Alright, sorry, mister. Spooky Dookie, not the Spooky Dookie. Orgo's just needs a latrine. We're making fun of him, and look, he hung himself. I'm sorry. He just needed to use the restroom. Poor guy. It's so much shame. All right, this door's closed. I'm waiting for it to open though. Way too spooky for me. Rock VR. I know, I'm not a big fan of scary games. It was his last wish. Nothing so far. I don't remember. Did observation deck duty have the nightlight at 2? You know what I mean? The infrared. These are my least favorite because lack of movement is very disempowering. Whatever that means, but agreed. Truly a noble ghost. Okay, was this always here, or am I insane? No, it didn't. That was there? Okay, that was there. Okay. I'm just losing my mind. You love to see it. What the? Why was that actually kind of spooky? That was funny. It's just like, I have this one too. It was like that. Fish Islands, what the? Big zoom. Normal camera, okay. Who put a lens on the camera? Good question. Walleye vision. I feel like nothing has happened in this room, really. Oh, okay. It's just a little guy. Easy clap. We got this. Look at this, you guys. Intruder. I just jumped so hard. Good. Alright, the clock. I'm glad you guys are jumping too. Was that pot in front of the outside always there? I don't like going so quickly, so give me a few seconds to get over there. This? She's sad because her dad, because of us, so sad. I know. Alright, easy clap. Easy clap. Rest crispy clee. Rest in peace. Oh god. Gosh dang it. No, the one in front of the door. This one? Was this one? Okay, we have no false reporting. So it was like we can take a risk. Wait, the spare room was different. I love how you guys are calling these. Oh, they actually have names. I didn't know. I was like, where are you guys coming up with these names? I see it now. Group hugs everyone. First the father, then the daughter. Now you remove the mother too. I know. Living room. Buddhist altar. See, I thought I saw movement right here. Bedroom. I love how like this is like looks like a crib too. Like this area right here. Picture above TV. This person again. Picture above TV. Where do you even see a TV? These anomalies gonna be playing some good pranks. Picture above TV. Where is this TV? Oh. Does that door seem open to you? The grandmother as well. I know, we're just taking out the whole family. Well, external toilet. Living room. TV and a Buddhist altar night vision. I mean, this? Weird thing, bottom right. Bottom right. Oh, are you saying me? That was good if you did. I can't wait for a woman to be in the well. Alright. Alright, so it sounds like a door open. What are they doing? They're fixing an anomaly. They're just asking the ghost to leave. You know what I mean? Exactly. We're just like reporting them and like because we report them, I just leave. Intruder, door. Okay, what door? What door? These old doors look the same. Is this door open? Does this look like it's open? Intruder. You guys are terrible at this. Alright, I'll report it just in case. Why is it? I thought it. That's interesting. It like redid our false reporting. No anomalies. I'm glad that one actually worked. I hope it made a lot of money taking these photos. Yeah, I bet they did. I mean, this game like seems. It's funny because it has like. Uh-oh. Do you guys see that? Oh, okay. The lag. I love how I like look away every time. Easy clap. Okay, full screen anomaly. Easy. Look at this. Look at this. We might actually beat this round. Normal picture. You're doing so well this. I know. I don't think I see any movement here. She found a groove. Heck yeah. Oh, the door. The door closed. That was a good one. I heard like a child's voice or something. Look at that. We are blasting through this. Bedroom. Oh, look at this. There we go. A bunch of these up here. Bedroom. Lauren's just saying anything. Lauren, what is in the bedroom? Not the kids, man. She's on the hunt again. No mercy for the poor family. Listen here. I was hired by the landlord to provide evictions. Nothing personal. Okay, this is so stupid, but was this stain always here? Alright, since I have no false reporting, I'll report it. No anomalies. Okay, okay. Find the child. We don't know you're in the way. That's fair. Oh, so there is a TV here. Steal the child. Door. Nothing here. It's like now I'm like second guessing if this was here, you know what I mean? It sounds so real. Someone was knocking at the door. Where are these anomalies going? I'm asking them politely but firmly to leave. And so as long as they leave the property, my only job here as a responsible person who works for the landlord is just to ask people to leave. Whatever they do after that is up to them. That sound, you know what I mean? The anomalies goes to a big anomaly in the sky. Makes so much more sense. Exactly. I'm getting kind of spooked because we haven't had one in a while, so we might be missing one, you know what I mean? Oh, classic. Gotcha. I'm second guessing everything, you know what I mean? Same here, but it's like I'm like getting better, but like also second guessing. Kind of nice. My monitor's so big that it's giving just enough light so it can capture my tracking on my model. But yeah, it's completely dark in this room. Those flowers were planted by anomalies. Why would you do that? I know. Why did I jump at like blood splatter? Oh. Are you winning? I am. Look at that. I do love ripping out flowers from the ground. What? Good job, Dark Virus. Good job, Dark Virus. Lauren with the bugs. We got this. Like, was this area moved? You know what I mean? Blood splatter being no anomaly would be cooler. Can I even report that? What the? How could I even report that? It felt... There we go. Damn, that sucked. That sucked. I heard seeing fly will spark heart rate to mitigate potential hypertension. Shout out to Crispy Clee, the EMT. Sound like fish. What is that? I don't know. That was spooky though. I one friend that randomly moans in the mic on Discord for no reason. That's true. Here's the content. Oh, okay. Did we miss it? Salary statement. You missed 2. So did we win? You reported 14. More than 9 new anomalies reported. You missed 2 and all. You missed 2. Either way, you won. All right, hell yeah. We'll do the next property. Get away from the screen. That was not scary, but scary at the same time. Please back away from the camera. You survived a whole night. Look at me. All right, we have Nara T Shrine. Ooh, a shrine in Nara. Own shrine built in Taisho era, abandoned since 2006. No priest. That's freaky. Hot Springs Inn opened in 1960. Man, this would be so cool to actually go to Japan and look at haunted property like this. What is special pay? Oh, I bet that means like super hard. Oh, I wonder if that means like extra like difficulty. We'll have to try that again. The Taisho era? When was the Taisho era? Do you know what years? You're natural with chat's help. I know, I'm no one. I'm the one who don't chat. Alright, let's start memorizing. Was previously reported at your assigned property. I almost wish I visited the property while I was there. Yeah, that'd be beautiful. Report them immediately. Mosquitoes. Post-Meiji era up until World War II. Watch this, I don't know. You know what I mean? He Googled really quickly. 1912 to 1926. That's a specific... I see. I see. Aw, man. This one does look kind of spooky. Alright. We got a frame right here, a door right here. This coming from the ceiling. This. Next KO's-a-con, we'll all go to Japan and, like, look at haunted property. How much fun would that be, actually? We should actually do that. This is gnarly. You know what I mean? Like, what is this view? We got insulation falling down. Door open. I'm never going there for 1 million. I'd do it for 1,000. Times are tough. Times are tough in this economy. Well, this is a good photo. That'd be fun, not gonna lie. You know what I mean? Camera angles are so unsettling. I know. I look at all this like mark. Oh no. I don't even know if I saw the images yet. Oh god. Remember our original KO's-a-con plans for Japan? That's right, actually. I might have to bring that back. Okay, now we look at all of them. Who put these cameras? Great question. I wonder if the special pay, does that mean... Tasato, can you look that up? If that will, be extra scary or extra hard? You know what I mean? Okay, do I feel like this moved? Like this door opened? You know what I mean? Do we feel like this door open? It's kind of hard to say. No, you don't think it opened? It says Rock VR 200. Limits false reports to 3 instead of 5. Oh, no fun. Alright. I'll just report just in case. Cause I feel like that'd be a reasonable one. No, we're up. Oh, dang. You can't see it. Hold on. You guys gotta look. You see the face? There you go. Easy clap. Creepy. Yeah, that one was pretty creepy. Was it there before? No, it wasn't. Okay, I feel like something changed here. Was this always here? This is tough. Item on shelf is different. Low-key. Let's see. I don't like that sound. Nope, it was the same. It'd be funny just put masks and stuff for rumored haunted homes, just mess with the owners. Why did I say owners? What the? Ghost on night vision? Where? 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 Logs and egg? Is that like a cough drop? The owners. I know. What the? Why is it taking so long? What the? What the? Why was that one taking so long? I hate this. I'm not even looking at the screen anymore. I'm like over here. Oh, that was actually interesting that it took that long. Our archivist account TAC QW5WX said hi. How are you doing? Funny if no anomaly detected. No, that'd be spooky. It was funny. Low key, debunked user was like ghost on night vision. Low key, that's what happened. No. Is that a mirror? I just realized I think that's a mirror. You know what I mean? Oh. I heard a door open. Oh, multiple anomalies. Yada yada. This is literally a observation duty. It changes based on language. I was wondering why someone typed in Norwegian unprovoked. What on earth are you saying? Doing you vertically because my little cousin was too busy playing with the family's TV. I see. I think the gameplay looks terrifying when you look at the vertical stream because it's just the gameplay over only. So it looks like a live cam. Gotta run. Have fun with spooky Japanese properties. I'll try my best, Rokai London. Thank you for being here. Oh, a classic. Yeehaw. Where is the vertical stream? I don't know. It should just, it says it's like automatically doing it. So I think like people, if they're just scrolling vertical, they'll see it. Vertical, horizontal. Well, yeah. I realized why I couldn't do it yesterday is like I think I have to set it up vertical. Before I stream. That was interesting. RSS archive account's first message somehow translated for you said hi. Oh, saw hey. I see. Hi, Kamikaze Kid. How are you doing? I'm playing a spooky game. Bald. I know, like, that was just embarrassing. It wasn't even scary. We have, like, nothing on this one yet. Greetings. Cannot communicate because it's a Met soccer game. See you next stream, though. Okay, Jace. Alright, Jace Ace. We have the Jace the Ace judgment screen. Stream next. Brought a nice bald head. Hi, Jace. Now there's Gen Alpha brain rot in my feed. Hell yeah. Like, was this debris here? I think it was. All employees are currently detected at your property without delay. Oh, ham no, Kayla. Heart emoji says rock VR. Oh, maybe... Was this open before? Oh. I think it was. Good making chili for my waifu. Hell yeah. Do you put peanut butter in your chili, Kamikaze Kid? Good catch. I know. Take care, JCA's tag W5P. No, you don't put peanut butter in your chili, you should try it. Alright, nothing here. Nothing here. I feel like something in the reflection can be changed. That's a classic. You put peanut butter in your chili, Tasato? Or are you just agreeing with me? Like, okay, is there like eyes here now? Are those eyes? I'm checking. No anomalies. Okay. Gotcha. Oh. This was kind of hard, low key. This is the first time I've heard about peanut butter and chili. I think it's like a Midwesterner thing. I put earbuds in a man, the sound and design's peak. Yeah, right? I feel like something's gotta be here. We have yet to have anything here. I'm gonna streak meat, beans, tomatoes, and chili for chili. I see. I never tried it. You should. Okay. We missed 4. Object disappearance in camera 5. Intruder. Intruder ghost. Alright, we'll try again. Object extra in the hall. Okay. Cam 4. There was an extra object in here prior. I see what screen gets very dumb. It's smart. It's so bright it scares you. Well, would you look at here, Chad? The count I used for beeswax and yapping tonight. Hell yeah, Raina. You hear the girl crying? I did. Speaking of Midwestern things, thanks for streaming on Sweetest Day. What is Sweetest Day? What the? Was this always here? Wait a second. This little circle, was that always there? Think fast, chuckle nuts. What the? Alright, alright. Text here. Alright, these little guys. I don't think so. You know what I mean? That was never there. But there's no way we can report anything right now, right? What the? I don't think it changes so fast. Yeah, I think it like we have this is like the time to like memorize where everything's at, and then when it says like the anomalies are popping up, that's when like it like changes. Male-centric Valentine's Day. What the hell? Sweetest Day? You are just making up stuff. Me when I make shit the fuck up. What the? Oh god. Sounds gay. Chuckle Nuts is cheesy AF. Agreed. It's giving like hot tub time machine humor. I've never heard of it. Sweetest Day is real. It's a Midwestern thing. Just like the the marshmallow drop, right? Well, I just Google it and turns out it's a thing. What the? So it's like a Valentine's Day for men? What the? Like, what is even gonna even pop up here? You know what I mean? Oh. Hell yeah. Got that one. Easy clap. Haters, all of you. Correct. Ahaha, a good one. Tasato, you wanna explain the activities that the simpletons in Michigan like to enjoy? The marshmallow drop? It's sweetest day every day for you, Tasato. I'm still like wondering like what could have been added into this room. I am your #1 fan, Tasato Gardos, and what the Gorb? Gorb says with the #1 crown. The marshmallow drop is hilarious. I know. Yeah, the marshmallow drop is where they in Michigan, maybe other places of the country, they get a helicopter, it flies really low in a field, and then drops a bunch of marshmallows, and the kids just go ham, collecting marshmallows. Aha. Double vision. It's a thing on Easter weekend where they drop marshmallows out of a helicopter for kids to grab instead of doing an egg hunt. Hell yeah. Was the basket there always on cam 5? Yes, this basket for sure. This, and this, and I guess this, has always been there. I have been watching that. Marshmallows, you know what I mean? It's like that one TikTok audio where it's like, just something fucking sweet for the kids. You know? Like animals. They go feed from the Holocaust. The Holocaust. The helicopter. What the hell was I about to say there? Where's Eastern American event? Hello, T. Bully Lee. 8918. How are you doing? Good, I know. Cancelled. It's like a Holocaust and a helicopter. Holocauster. Get cancelled. How are you doing, Raina? Says Gorb. Alright, this is a door that's meant to be open. This is here. Okay. I know that's always been there, but did it change shape? False reported anyway. I like how they give you a good amount of like options for false reporting. Oh! What the? That was weird. It reported something. Nice one. We hear someone walking in. It's funny because like I don't even know what changed. 'Cause, like it looked like nothing changed, so that was weird. Was something changed? I feel like we're gonna get we're due for a jump scare here soon. Ah, that one's a cool one. Santa. She'll become immune. What am I becoming immune to? The hills have eyes, a classic. That one just sounds pretty. A bunch of chaos in the dark. Was this always here? Oh, let's try it. I feel like this looks a little different. No, just kidding. Damn. Gotcha. Gotcha. The door has always been half cracked open. Okay. I feel like this would be a good opportunity to put like a little ghosty guy right here. It's hard to keep track. Agreed. Like, look at this. Like, what is this? You know what I mean? Oh, it's raining. That's kind of funny. Was the board always there in Cam 5? We'll check it out. The board? This guy? Yeah, this guy was always here. I don't know about this one. Where's Spooky Lady? I feel like the window should be open. Now I'm second guessing because I know this bottle was always here. You can't really see it behind my head. Oh, what do you bet? It'd be like the switch is switched off. You know what I mean? let him drink his chalky milk. Who is this? Was the reflection thing always there? Where? Here? Because I know for a fact it definitely was. You see that? That was a good one. That was a good one. Very subtle. Took you a while. What the gorb? Me when I make stuff up. Was that reflection always there? That was a good one. That was a good one, low-key. Took you a while. Gorb is so funny. Gorb, unfortunately, I can see it now. You were growing up to be a second Hayu, and I'm not a fan. I told you games like this are fun. They really are. And especially because like there's no motion sickness involved with me. I was not referring to that. Gorb is growing. He's literally turning into Hayu, and I'm not liking this. Now there's two of them, you know what I mean? Okay, nothing here. I meant the panel gray swap pattern thing. The panel, the gray swap pattern thing. Add another member to the peanut touchies. Ooh, blood on the floor. I know. Gorb officially just joined the peanut tachi gallery. Hell yeah, I got that one. That one says Gorb. I just noticed the lady. Oh, look at the shade, the shadow, right? Hell yeah! Look, it was. We got it. Guys, we were boss of this game. I'm glad it's not so hard. Oh, this one again. Come on, hurry up. Alright, work suspension notice. What the? Alright, either way, we passed. In my headcanon, we passed. This lady again. Alright, let's do the other property. Gift. Reported anomalies. Oh my gosh. So look how many of them, like, we have to look for. Oh, that's kind of cool. That actually is really cool. Because, like, look how many we're missing still. Nice. Alright, let's try this one. Can we just call the Don people to handle this? I don't know what that series is about. That bitch killed you? Gotta catch them all. Alright, do we... We gotta come back and do some of the other ones, too. Alright, let's start work. The bitch killed you, but how does that... If that's the case, that's not fair. Okay. So this one... sound like a prior hot springs. Wow, this place is so pretty. I like how they use an old CRTV for the level preview at the menu. Yeah, that is really cool. This one is so pretty. I think this one's supposed to be an old hot springs. This one's gonna be fucking hard, though. I'd live there. I know you would, because, like, isn't this kind of like how your living situation is right now? I feel like it's very similar. Man, this is scary. Hina doll. These ones could be hard, I feel like. I know that from Dress Up Darling. I was like, he's a Marin simp is what I just heard with that one. I'm not Hayu. She is simply misunderstanding my previous message. You're literally Hayu. Look at this scale. Is that a scale to weigh yourself? That's interesting. Oh god. I love that they give you 30 seconds to get familiar. You know what I mean? Man, I think we need to make the next KOSCon Japan. How much do you think this would actually pay in real life? That's a good question, Rock BR. I don't know. Gorb isn't Hayu, it was a misunderstanding. No, they're literally two. Hayu, excuse me, Gorb is turning into Hayu. Is what I'm saying. I do want to visit hot springs or bathhouse in Japan. Yeah. This one's gonna be so hard. Like, was this always there? I don't even know. Alright, but either way, we got a door right there, door right here. Water bottle. Oh! The hands. Also, game is full of shadows of ghosts. Oh, shut up, Stargazer. That's true. Stargazer, this is your game. Statue? I couldn't tell if this was a face or not. It looked like a face. Oh, was there a doll in there? Right? We'll try it. You stole my joke. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Fantastic. Good job for pointing it out last time, Crispy Cleeks. I remembered. Statue's missing. Yeah, there we go. Why is this existing? Like, doesn't this not look like the most, like, disturbing thing? Like, on a human level? Like, this coloration in the fabric? I did a thing. Like, gloves. Was the gloves always there? Congratulations. The scale. The fan. The stool. Guy. You saw a guy? Like, imagine just being on the second floor and then you hear the front door open. I'm killing myself immediately. Ghost in bathhouse doorway. Bathhouse doorway. Is this it? Where's the bathhouse doorway? You know, I'm surprised I don't have like a body decomposing thing. Door. Yay. Kanye. I don't see anything here. Unless the door open. Well, let's see if the door open. Nope. I was busy. I know. Rude. Rude. Ghost in doorway. Large bathroom glass door. Alright, here we are. Welcome back, that one leave. Cam 6, dark door on the top. Hello, Fenris Wolf. The other one. You guys are horrible. I'm going too quick. Was this always red? I know you can't really see it. I'll see if it was red. I think it changed colors. It did. You couldn't even see that one. What are you playing? I'm playing Japan Stigmatized Property. It's a game where we're looking for scary ghosts. Good spot. Yeah, that was interesting. It was like slightly red. You can't really see it that well. Like this, I keep thinking this is a face. Let me click my stream real quick. Yeah, okay, you can see it. I keep thinking this is a face. Like a doll face? Glove on the table. Stream says she wish you were here since you were the only one who introduced her to observation duty. I will say I think he was here a little bit earlier. Maybe he heard that. Like, that looks like a face. Like, oh my god. That was a good one. Gotcha. Gotcha. Dude, my body tensed up immediately. Heart rate check. Let's see if I have my own phone. Good God. That scared me so bad. You know what I mean? Just a little cheeky guy. That was horrifying. Drop my phone. That's hilarious. That was a good one. That was a good one. Gotcha. Group hug KOs at Stargazer. You're so funny. Doorbell. I know it's just an image of face. Yeah, it is just an image of face. That's funny. Doorbell's smart sound effect here. Oh God. That was so funny. I literally felt my body like tense up. Imagine playing this on like a huge screen TV. Currently detected. Door open cam 6. Maybe? Or was it always open? This one? Slightly ajar. This one? Whistle. Other door. This one? We'll try it. Yes, okay. Shout out to the bong. This is why we need Leaf here. He said it with his whole chest too. God, I keep thinking this is a face. Doesn't this look like 2 eyes, a nose, and a face? Like, you know, that looks like a face. Ah. Was this always here? I don't think that was always here. They make these really subtle. I need a bit to get adjusted map, but my tism will carry. Hell yeah. Good catch. Oh, a classic. Bloody handprints. That was a cool sound effect. Don't you see the face on camera 6? Okay, I'm squinting. What? Rock VR and Lauren just are making stuff up. This is I Spy Japanese Analog Horror Edition. Exactly. Sorry, KOs are just doing some ASMR. So you finally got strong enough to come on stream. Look at you. Proud of you, Gorv. See, that looks like a face. That is a face. Oh, that was kind of creepy. That was a good one. The dark door of cam above the 6. Okay, okay. I made a cameo. Nice. That did low-key kind of look like you. Okay, was this always here? I think so, but let me just check. No, rip. I tried. Okay. What do you think of AR-15s? Flat top or carry handle? I don't know enough about guns to make a judgment, but I think AR-15s are kind of cool looking guns. Alright, here's cam 6. Dark door of cam 6 above the door. What are you going on about? I was afraid of the jump scares. Oh, a full screen thingy. No, the glass door. Lauren. Let's check. The face above the glass door. I think they're referring to the dark one under the sign. You guys are hallucinating. I know what they're talking about. What the hell are they talking about? I feel like this looks like it's also changed, but I can't tell. I was straight up hallucinating. Oh wait, it was a light. I'm just sitting here mouth breathing. Damn, wait a second. Were these circles always here? I think they were. Okay. Are currently detected. Was this always here? I'm losing my mind. Was this always here? Maybe her monitor's too dark since she can't see the door. Oh, maybe. That could be the case. No, it wasn't. Let's try it. Rip. I'm not listening to Debunked anymore. Damn. No longer listening to Debunked, Lauren, or Rock VR. It's like J Psychosis, but we're not. Okay. Okay, we missed 4. Alright, we technically did it. I'll retry the first one again. Stuff on roof? Oh man, I missed it. I'm crazy. I wonder what this unreleased property. I wonder if that's future coming or like after I clear these. Alright, back to the Akita residence. We're pretty familiar with this one, you guys. I feel like it was probably after clearing. Maybe. Like once we clear all the anomalies per one. I'm hallucinating. I know, debunk. You lost all credibility. There was no Cam 6. You guys have to take your meds. I can do this time. Alright, Lauren. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, we've seen this a gazillion times. Behind your model where I can't see. That's an anomaly. Okay. I did not think it was there to try to explain what they were referring to. Gorb is so high-U coded. It's actually unbelievable. Angry face. Oh, I'm getting sleepy, but why? I'm on the verge of passing out. Leave the spotting. You know, me and you both, actually. The paranormal Tylenol people. Are there any other scary games we could try playing that are like... Never mind. I don't even like scary games. They're too scary. I use Second Coming Plan C. I reincarnates. I heard a knock. Something knocked over. I returned. Welcome back. We just had the time to sit here and study the map and you weren't even here. Five Nights at Freddy's? That's like a classic game, isn't it? The clock was always there. Stuff here. Pot. Spirit Hunter NG. Oh, it's a visual novel. Gore is just gore coded like Stargazer TV Stargazer coded. No? No. The only horror game I've actually played. I guess I could come on the stream. Look at that one leave. He's like, I guess I could come on stream. You're so funny. Guys, maybe I should get on stream with Chaos. I won't leave. You're so funny. And maybe it would have worked if you were like here from the beginning. Oh, a pile of hair. You should play the real horror game. What is the real horror game? KK says cakey roll. I feel like, was this ripped? I'm gonna just see. I feel like I might be just hallucinating. I feel like that changed. Nope. Gotcha. I'd be kidding anyway. Teehee, I was just joking. Teehee. Teehee. I just thought the game, my friend actually dared me to ask. You're so funny. No, I don't think so. I played Soma before. I don't think I have. League of Legends. Ah. One day, that one Leaf will have a collab. They'll probably be the one. We get this one all the time. We'll also have the Gorv collab. Right, Gorv? Right, Gorv? I'll be a terrible guest for a horror game. I know. That'd be so funny. That'd actually be fun with you, Crispy Glee, because like we'd just be both terrified. Leaf using all of the plausible deniability. There was this one VR horror game that looked like a lot of fun. My friend, I don't have friends. What the hell are you talking about? Oh, drama. The friend comment I made. Leaf has plenty of friends. Like, are you just gonna throw debunked under the bus like that? Why is this suddenly frog shaped? Like, you know, big frog, eyes, little legs. Was this always here? You know what I mean? No, it was. Okay. I'm good with horror games. I watch one every day. You really like being addicted to cortisol that much? That's scary. Oh, classic anomalies. Oh, man, I'm yawning like crazy all of a sudden. Door open. Is Lauren another Tylenol friend of ours? Do you remember Lauren? It was a kid that came in here. We were playing Duck Simulator. And he was like, can you name one after me? Can you name one after my sister? Can you name one after my dad? And he logs into his like mom's and dad's YouTube channel. And it just has their full name. Okay, easy clap. So he's under his mom's YouTube channel account right now. I do remember Lauren. That was so funny. I feel like this room's changing. I don't know. Like, was the fan always there? No, I remember that. Are you waking? I am. I think. I am. I'm surprised to see you wake for the stream. Did you wake up so early? I'm okay nervous you're gonna flick the night view and there's gonna be a whole ass dude. That's what happened, like, multiple times. And it scared the hell out of me. But hello, Rena. How are you doing? Is this new? You know what I mean? I'm glad you're once again in good mood today. Hell yeah. Am I normally not in a good mood? You know what I mean? It's very interesting when people say that because I always feel like I'm just normal. You know what I mean? Like when the ghosts are just huge staring right into it. I don't like that. Hey, my twin, says Raina. Raina and Raina. I'm not going to sleep yet. It's weekend and I was interested in seeing how scared you'd become playing a horror game. Gorv is something else. Gorv is the most casual enjoyer of my content. It's really funny. I didn't like the noise. There's days where you're bitchier than normal. I see. I hate the full screen jump scares. Yeah, I know. I missed the you and me both, crispically. We're both dumb. We missed the subtle ones, but then we like. Speaking of which, does this change? I feel like it may be changed. Let's see. No, but I guess not. Noise spooky. It really was spooky. Is this door more closed now? I'm losing my damn mind. A day like this when your tone is light and you seem to be having fun. Ah, I see. It was. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, some days I'm the obligatory bipolar. This game is harder than observation duty. Pray for me. Yup, says Gorv. What the hell did Gorv... What the hell is Gorv even yupping about? The door being closed. Oh, so you were just like really, really slow. Okay. Speaking of which... No, none of these have changed. You don't say our Gorv's... I love how it's our Gorv. Our Gorv's name in vain. This game's letting me know I'd die so fast in a horror movie. You and me both. Can chat yap about other streamers? Absolutely, Raina. Feel free. Oh, this one, we see her all the time. Gotcha. Gotcha. Observation Duty is pretty fun. I think there are DLCs that I don't have, so technically we can play those again. It's like this, but it's all like computer generated. Like, you know what I mean? Like computer modeled. It's not like real stuff like this. Alright, what are they saying now? Multiple anomalies are currently detected. There's like 6 observation duty. Okay. Does this mean we're missing some? I hate it, but this is a really cool game. You know what I mean? Notes on well. Notes on well. What the hell does that mean? Was the refrigerator always open? It was. This one? Yeah. Notes on well. Oh, this? Wow, that was a great catch. Look at the bong. You got your reputation back. See you later, Lauren. I appreciate you being here. That was a good catch. Notes on well. Alright, lock it up. Ceiling talismans. Notes. You know what I mean? Was this thing always here? What the hell even is this? Let's try it. Oh. Oh, God. Okay, you guys, you're right. I say you're right. I'm talking to myself and I'm saying... Oh, well, rip. I was about to say, like, we are due for a jump scare. It was always there. Alright, retry. Alright, we can get used to this now. Rip run, you know what I mean? Gotta start memorizing the small details. Look, there's nothing here. It's purple desk. This is right here. This. I feel like something's gonna change here, and we have seen something change here. Object disappearances are hard to catch. Yeah. I don't think I've caught a single object disappearance. Alright. We barely get anything other than here other than the handyman. I've selected some info. Hopefully I'm useful if I can't be on stream. This is that one leaf. That one leaf, you are a very cute little that one leaf. Man, I think we're missing like 20 anomalies, I think, from this one map. We love that one leaf. Stop, that was so funny. What was that? Fat one leaf? That was so good. Kind of funny to me that Japanese paranormal defense is, I put a sticky note on it. Hell yeah, you know what I mean? Didn't expect that as an answer, I'll take it. You're so enthusiastic. It's very adorable. He's trying his best to help. Where's Wallow Games are his autism? Exactly, you know what I mean? Alright, now the anomalies are starting. Okay, this. This little dot right here. Oh, shadow clock. Imagine if the clock time changed. And that was an anomaly. The door is closed. Waifu's home. See you later, Kamikaze Kid. Ooh. That's a good one. That's a spooky looking guy. Watching this gameplay made me suddenly want to watch ABC Family Holiday Time Christmas movies. Why not? Why not, you know? I love the frog noises so much. Low key. It'd be cool to add, to like my new shrine background, add some frog noises. Otherwise, just kind of like chillaxing with the door open. You can't love them that much if you step on them. I fucking obliterated that frog. I didn't mean to, though. I miss hearing the frogs at night. Me too. We don't really have a lot of bugs and stuff like that, or like critters out here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Were these doors always closed? I feel like they were, right? Survival of the fittest. That frog wasn't fit to survive. You know what I mean? Okay. Did you give it a tiny burial? No, I left it there. Smeared across the concrete. That was the worst thing, is like turned into a jelly. It turned into a paste, like a buttered spread. He didn't stand a chance. Poor frog, you know what I mean? Okay, oh, the frog slayer. I know. But it was just so funny, because like the way I slipped, it was like a banana peel. You're laughing? A frog got turned into a butter spread and you're laughing? Like a butter spread. You know what I mean? You really did destroy that frog. I was running outside because like I think my mom told me to go take in the trash or something like that. So I was like, it was dark and at night. So of course I'm gonna sprint to go get the trash can. But when I did, I like heel first slipped on a frog. Dwarf says, "Hello, Stella, how are you?" On Cam 6, there was a thing under the blue mat. Cam 6. Yeah, this little thing? Yeah, that's been there. Slipping frog is quite the accomplishment. You know what I mean? I feel like we're doing terrible this round. Give Stella a star-shaped donut. The poor frog. He was left as a skid mark. Oh, a shade. Imagine if that frog killed you when you slipped on him. That would have been a way to go. Yeah, like if I had fallen back and like cracked open my skull. Imagine that. I would kill for a donut right now. You and me both. Praise be the shadow orb. Oh, door shut, right? Yeah. Chain break? I did hear that. You could have started on 1,000 ways to die. Guys, what should we do for like a spooky for Halloween? Because I'm gonna stream. I have nothing better to do in person, you know what I mean? Honestly, same, since it's so late. Gorv says dedicated to coming to my streams. Gorv, you're such a tsundere. You're like, I'm Tasato's fan. You're my fan. Not the toilet again. Okay. Gives Crispy Clee a donut. Crispy Clee's on that grind set. You can't have sugar right now. Bathroom door? Slightly open door. Where? Ah, external toilet. I wonder if that's it. It made that noise because, like, you know? Tsundere recognizes tsundere. Oh, God. Our favorite friend. I know. He's probably gonna be hanging. Oh, I did not like that. Alright, gotcha. That's a cool one. That's a cool looking one, all things considered. Rip. I found a family. The whole family this time. I know, I just took them out in one fell swoop. The whole family. Geez, that was new. Yeah. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Darling, hold my hand. Door knocking. On cam 3, was the door of the back ajar? This one? We'll see. Tough out here. Go back. I love how, like, there's no direction. You're like, go back. Go back to where? Sorry, Leaf. You tried your best. Like, Leaf, I know he's probably like, damn, I just made a humiliating mistake. It's alright, Leaf. You know what I mean? You spammed a few cameras ago. Snap back to reality. Not really. A tree. Ah, yeah, what the? A tree is new, right? Leaves it trying at least. Oh, there goes gravity. The shrug. Why was that funny? Good job, we caught a tree stem. I would have never, like, you know what I mean? Like, what the? It still is quite funny. I feel like this is like a bell or something. It looks like it. Gotta watch out for those haunted trees. You know, I know, like, that was, like, kind of interesting. I do like how it kind of... Yeah, the frogs get louder when you go outside. That's kind of cool. Most unrealistic part of this game is go sunning a tree. You know what I mean? I can't believe we somehow circled back to observation duty. Yeah! That's why I was, like, hoping, like, Lee could be here. I was trying to, like, place this game around, his schedule. It's so similar. Wait, under the table cam 6. Okay, let's try. Under the table. That little guy's been there the entire time. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, and then Leaf was like, alright, it's this. And it was wrong. You know what I mean? I can't view the beanbag as anything since you compared it to a frog. It does look like a frog, though. Place it around my schedule, man. It's 2 a.m. Lock it up. Has there been an anomaly behind your head because Debbie's so funny? Yeah, a few times, actually. Anything else? Ooh. A row. The floor. Alright, let me check the floor. That was a rope, okay. I'm looking at the floor. Got it. It was a state of past or grandma bedtime for you leave. Yeah, I know. The rain picked up against me. Buddhist room. Okay, hold on. I'm squinting. What is... Okay, what is here? Bring me. Crispy Glee. Okay. Right, Tosato, is it raining near you? That's pretty. I should have passed my German boy bedtime for her. Lock it up. And or Stella, he was like, I mean, maybe I could come on stream. he tried. He tried to be subtle about it. Something fell, noise alert. Okay, raining and lightning too. Oh, I do like the lightning. T. And he's like, oh, so I was just kidding when I asked. Leaf is so funny. You know what I mean? He's like, you know what? This would be perfect. Identify him without delay. Oh, the face. Gotcha. Gotcha. The picture changed? It did. You say I'm needed, so I'm asked for it. See that one, Leaf? I told you Tylenol makes you funny. Oh, God. Oh, the hair again. Yeehaw. If you want, I can be on stream. JKJK. Unless. You know what I mean? Nothing else the same. Your spectrum wisdom knows no bounds. That's funny because Sasato does it too. I think the orbs or something. He's like, oh, when can we stream together? I can respect it. Okay, so you haven't noticed the floor in the Buddhist room, it's different. How is it different though? Okay, we'll try it. Non-de monkey. I can do horror games, so good afternoon. Hello, Caleb, how are you doing? Wee woo. I do. I know, me and Chris Weekly have been dying, Caleb. So I'll come up with, if you guys, I will collab with pretty much anybody. JK. But you have to come up with a good collab idea. You know what I mean? A lot of people are like, oh, we can collab, and then they expect me to come up with something, which I can barely come up with just normal streams. It's Nade MK, like grenade monkey. Nade monkey? What the? Tetris 1v1. Me and you, Caleb, was this always here? Yes. There's so many horror games I would think would be fun in October, but you throw up. Yeah, okay, but low-key. It's like, I kind of like being scared, but I kind of don't. You know what I mean? So it really depends. Is this new? Am I losing my mind? Tetris tournament. Yeah, we're going to be doing a Tetris tournament. It was. Look at that. I just need to find a good time to do it. The mound is new. Okay. Motion sick. Oh, not like scared. Okay. Yeah, rip. I could use dating advice. That is something I also need to do at some point. The How to Get Bitches stream featuring Dark Virus. I know he's a controversial figure in the community, but technically he knows how to get bitches. So we gotta put aside our discrepancies with him. That's a pretty sound, actually. Those just things make it hard to think of things sometimes. Yeah. I don't know what's available on Mac. That's why I was like, wow, a game I can play on Mac. You know what I mean? Come on, boys, lock it up! Ooh. That was a good one. Me as an expert on how women work can also help. Oh my god, can you imagine? Dating advice would be very valuable stream. You guys are cute. I'll start drafting it up. Because I will say, I need to get like information on the different type of women, you know what I mean? Alright. Salary statement. So I passed. Let's see. Alright, we're missing 9 here. Or go back to this guy. We'll go back to this one because we only have 8 here. No, this is scary, then it's so over. Lock it up. I screamed a few times, all things considered. How to groom a VTuber. Stream featuring me. I would like to hear your explanation for that, actually. Drafting up the lol and sending it to the command. Hello. I mean, hell yeah. I read lol again. Loy. That was so funny. Hello. I haven't even twitched at this game yet. Okay, it was scary earlier. I'm being hated on. That's an easy one. Just have a lot of money. Yeah, well, that's what's so funny because Tazato lives in poverty. You'll get your Netflix documentary soon enough. Don't worry. I know. At the expense of my death, Tazato will get a Netflix documentary. The chat reminded me of whatever that is from Monty Python. Shout out to that, Gorb. Shout out to that. Alright, so this is down, though. This is red. Pots. What kind of partners work well with tomboys? Masculine partners. Masculine. Because women like to feel feminine, even if they're masculine. You know what I mean? So you need to find a more masculine person to where it makes them feel feminine. You know what I mean? And I like to be treated like a princess. There's Gap Moe involved. Toodaloo, Stella! A few people saying bye-bye. This auto documentary almost happened at KaylaCon. Low-key. 1,000 M&Ms? The most masculine here would be Deborah. Okay, first of all, no. His constant emotional mood swings is very feminine. Technically, the most masculine person in the community would be Brock, but he's also like slightly, you know, he's Brock. But Hayu, tomboy to dress is the best thing anime has given us. Hell yeah. Why was the G stretched in the announcement? I don't know. Brock is for sure, you know what I mean? Where is Mr. Turtle? That's a good question. I think technically the most masculine person in the community is Hayu. All things considered. Lying, I see. Masculine. I know. Imagine thinking Debunk as masculine, lol. I can't help the mood swings, exactly, but that's what makes you very feminine. That makes you a woman. But there's nothing wrong with being a woman, you know what I mean? I'm seeing how I'm lower on the masculine scale. You're incredibly when was your birthday, Crispy Clee? You're incredibly feminine too, I'm not gonna lie. You and Stargazer give the same, because there's like this like hard to explain, but it's like when you're too caring, it's like a feminine trait. You know what I mean? I'm a pretty princess. Brother, I think I'm lower. Caleb is straight up a woman. He is a young schoolgirl. September 26th. I see. Oh, so that makes sense. Because you're also something with Dark Virus. Dark Virus is also very feminine. I swear to God. I don't know if this was here. Really, is that a thing? Yeah, you are a schoolgirl. Nope, that was not an anomaly. A whole wall got torn down. That was interesting. I saw that coming. You know what I mean? Ooh, a doorbell. I'm squinting just in case. Was this always like this? Oh my god, I don't even know. Sorry, I like cute things. Ahaha! It wasn't. Hell yeah. Cute things are pig. I do feel pretty androgynous with behavior and all that. You're pretty feminine. And it's not, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like you have to understand that personality types aren't going to be attracted to it. You know what I mean? So you kind of have to like balance your expectations, to say the least. Don't forget night vision. I know, I keep forgetting actually. The delusions are kicking in, boys. You know what I mean? Because, like, for example, like a very masculine girl usually becomes very masculine out of necessity. Oh, this guy. You know, because they've, it could be a childhood, it could be a work environment, it could just be like, you know, whatever, various factors. And why would they want somebody more feminine than them? It's too much. It's too much. Good thing Chaos knows nothing about me to make a judgment yet. Yet. I know, it took me a second to see that one. Took you a while to see the one. I know, right? Delusions are how I get through life. There's nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of value to it, actually, I'd say. You have to be like water, though. Be like water. You can be feminine or masculine. Be like water. That takes a lot of work. And a lot of expertise to, like, pull that off correctly. Good night, Kaoza. And then secondary, good night, Tasato. Good night, Gorb. I appreciate you being here. Get some rest. I got the spotlight. What else about me is feminine? Your moodiness, your attraction to detail. That's super feminine. Like your the way you notice these small little details, woman. You know what I mean? How you very oftenly want to portray yourself as a certain image. Like for the longest time, you wanted to be like, look, I like helicopters. You're caring too much about your appearance and your image, woman. I think that's why female VTube. You're seething a little. I think that's why male VTubers are not too popular with females. Because it's a male that really, really fixates on his, like, appearance and presentation. And so it feels a little uncanny. It feels feminine. Attention to detail is feminine 1 billion%. 1 billion%. Little small details, woman. Am I feminine? That one, Leaf, you're shy, but I see you actually. It's like you're literally cute. Like cute. You know what I mean? But men and women can be cute. So you're just shy, but it does seem like if you just got out of your shy shell, you wouldn't be as feminine. Back from Cyan Dragon Chat, him and one of his stream mates were doing a roulette game. Thanks, Marine Corps. I'm hella feminine. Yeah, that's the thing. So that's why it's a really hard area for women when you pay attention to all these small little details to not make it seem like you're obsessive, because it can feel really overbearing sometimes. Cute is my ballpark. Tasato, you're orphan cute though. You're pitiful. That's the word I'm looking for. You're pitiful. I'll have to balance the feminine and the masculine. Yeah, because it's just like you just seem very needy and you need reassurance. What's this? Let me see if this was it. I think we got a schoolgirl due to how energetic I am. Yeah, for sure. And also, you roll with the punches really well when we're like, wow, you're a weirdo, Caleb. And you're like, yeah, I know, tee. It's schoolgirl. I think this is a stain. I'm black. Okay, Fenris. All right, guys. Post races in chat. You know, why not? Does working out improve masculinity, guy? Technically, because it actually helps like increase testosterone. So yes, it actually does. You know what I mean? Because a lot of like masculine traits comes from confidence. Because like I'm a very confident individual. That's why like I read very masculine. So it's like things that boost your confidence, yes, will boost your masculinity. Ooh, gotcha. You know, my wife saw the picture of Tasato. She was like, "Aw." Not the picture. Was it one on his on the Ferris wheel? That was really funny. I'm not black, I promise. Okay, phew, Fenris. Phew. Okay. That's why I'm not black, I promise. Oh god. Yeah, that's the one. You know what I mean? Okay, that was not the right one. Tasato's just a little abandoned orphan. You can just see he's been abandoned orphan his entire life on his face. Not the Ferris wheel picture. Yes. We all got together for a Vegas trip for Chaosicon, we called it. And Tasato was sulking on the Ferris wheel one time, and Dark Virus took a picture of him, and it's a really funny photo. So for feminine guys, should we try to be more masculine? It depends on what you want to track, you know what I mean? Because some women, especially if the woman's on birth control, will be attracted to feminine guys. And it's kind of like what you're going for. So for example, if you want like a single mom, because like sometimes like if they're a single mom, it could be like the man was like a hard ass, toxic. She doesn't want to deal with that anymore. She might, especially around the age of like mid 30s, look for a. I don't like the loud. She might look for a more feminine man because they're less to deal with. So that's also an option. But so it's up to you. But if you're looking for like a masculine person, it's usually you want them to counterbalance each other. You know what I mean? But in like it's hard to explain. Oh boy, good luck, man. Remember to take pictures. Hell yeah. I even told you where it was. I know, I was not reading. Chat was going a little too fast. So it's up to you, but it's like I will say 9 times out of 10, the genders are kind of attracted to the opposite opposite traits of themselves. But if you can have familiar traits, it's easier. But it also, again, it really does depend on if the woman's on birth control. The opposite of yourself. I just want to be a family man. Well, you have to make sure you're competent. You know what I mean? But I do see why you said, like, you have a tendency for people to do, like, the whole nice guy thing with you, because you definitely give nice guy vibes. You're very caring, but that makes perfect sense for, like, an EMT. You know what I mean? So it's like, to me, I think a good fit for you, Crispy Clee, would be, like, less like someone like me, because I don't even think you could handle like someone like me, because like I'm just too aggressive. It's like I might make you cry. You know what I mean? So I think you would be like good with a really feminine person. You know what I mean? Because I will say also very masculine girls, it's like how often do they really want to be like a family woman? You know what I mean? No, LOL. They mentioned that in the whatever that meant. Where people are attracted to their own anima and animus in other people. I don't know what those words mean. I don't like that noise. Was a foreign out Planet 20? Oh no, non-de monkey. Are you in the military? Is that what I'm reading here? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, non-de monkey taking photos is so real. I literally have like maybe 3 photos. Laws of human nature. I see. I have 3 photos and I regret it too. I regret it too. Ooh, that's a little spooky looking guy. I need to take more photos. You really do. I got out in 16. In 16. Oh, 2016. Okay. I see. I see. I got out actually in 2017. That's hilarious. What are photos? My mom is begging for me to take some. You should do it. I know, like, it's one of those things. Like, for example, Dark Virus on the trip was such a dad in the fact that, like, he would make us stop everything and take photos. And it was kind of like oh, okay, here we go. But I 1,000,000,000% appreciate it at the end. It's like, it's just one of those things where it's like, you'll understand when you're older situation type deal. But yeah. Basically, they said that if you have a feminine man, they'll be attracted to masculine parts and a woman, vice versa. Oh, I see. The part they're missing. I see. I really appreciate him making us take all the photos. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I do appreciate it too. Photos coming huge, yeah. You don't understand how unphotogenic I am. It's just one of those things you have to understand. You know, there's part of your aspects of your appearance that you can change, such as your clothes and your physical, like, fatness level. But at the end of the day, you are simply you. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong being you. Is this door? I think this door's been messed up. Oh, well, no, just kidding. That's okay. Just become photogenic. Just looks max. You're so smart. Teach me your ways. What's good, everyone? Just pop in and say hi. Busy tonight. See you later, Frostfire. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm not seeing any more anomalies, I'm not gonna lie. This is tough. That one leave I can make you look good at KOSCon 3. Hell yeah. Bye, Frostfire. Just be more of a Giga Chat. It's that easy. And on top of that, like, you can be unattractive and still have charisma. You know what I mean? Plenty of celebrities do it. This one is hard. Wait, when is KOSCon 3 happening? I don't even know. I think low-key, we should do it in Japan. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be hella cool. That'd be hella cool. Notice how he always excluded me from KOSCon 2. I don't know why. I don't know. Because, like, I love how, like, we have nothing. We have nothing even confirmed. It was cute when Hayu took... Oh, it was so cute. Guys, I forgot to tell you guys. That was so funny. Okay. So we were on the Stratosphere. I think it's called the Stratosphere. And it's a very, very high tower in Las Vegas. You get a nice view over the city. And Hayu was like, Dark Virus, I know it's... He was so tsundere about it. He's like, I know it's a little weird, but can you take pictures of me for my dating profile? And he paused. And it was so funny. Ooh. That's a spooky looking head. It was so wholesome cute, you know what I mean? Japan would go hard, but I'm broke. Yeah, we would wait. We would wait, because, like, we all, like, obviously, like, I can't just jump into a trip either, you know what I mean? So it's like, we'd have to, like, it could even be, like, not next year, but the year after, so we have time to prepare. But that'd be a lot of fun. Oh, hi, I know. We need the money to get you and Tasada to wherever that one leave. Yeah, that's true. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, it can't be, like, this year. It might have to be, like this upcoming year. Might be next year. Does that change? Nope. Rip. He was so nice at first. He's like, why are we taking pictures? And then he's like, I mean, do you think you would take one for my dating profile? Why are you such a cutie? And then he proceeds to smile with, like, his whole teeth and look terrified. Instead of, like, you know, he's like, I can't even do it. I can't even do it with my model. Like, hi, you're gonna scare the bitches this way. Come on. That's a lot of time to pass. You know what I mean? Game was gone 2027. That way, I mean, we'd have time. We'd have time to all save up. You'd be more prepared. Imagine telling you prepare for Japan. IDK will make any trips this year. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's like I gotta get my finances in check because like I came up with a bunch of personal stuff. Oh whoops! I didn't mean to retry this one. A personal stuff happened. Retire. Yes. So yeah, I might need time to recover too. Oh, does that scare? Don't scare the host. Was rule number 1. I even told him, I was like, don't smile so hard. Like, he smiles with his whole teeth and, like, super aggressively. Like, calm down. Don't look too enthusiastic. You know what I mean? Alright, I think I'm all done with this game. I'm gonna switch to my little just chatting screen. Alright, give me a second. Nothing's even confirmed yet. Let's see how things look when we start planning. I think that might be... I don't know, because it's like Japan would be a lot of fun. All things considered. I think so. Act natural, you know what I mean? Especially because like anime is like a very reoccurring theme in the community. I think that'd be cool. Alright, well shout out to that game. That game was kind of fun. How do I close it now? Just chatting time. I know, the recap. I can't smile on command either. It has to be natural to look decent. Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I just do the... They say the classic like white person where it's just like you like grab your lips really close together and you like do like this really forced, like, you know, when you're passing someone, you know, when you're in Walmart and you get a little too close to someone, you like smile. That's what I do. You know what I mean? All right, quit. What makes Hayu so masculine? Well, because he's been in a position of authority, and that's a masculine trait in and of itself. So like even the military has recognized how masculine he is, and they're like, we're gonna put you in a leadership role. And I will say, unfortunately, you can tell even in his person that he's really good at like taking like command and control of a situation, just based on just his personality. And he has a lot of confidence, all things considered, and he's really competent, and that competency is really masculine. The grimace, you know what I mean? Hayu aura and also his confidence. Exactly. He has a lot of confidence. I mean, like, look at the idiot. He'll literally fight with me with his whole chest and just be so wrong. And not gonna lie, there's a lot of confidence that comes with that type of behavior. All right, let me check my Tamagotchi. Extreme confidence. I know, and I will say, like, Stella really wanted to do a, what was it called? An escape room. And, he was, like, immediately taking command and control of, like, okay, guys, do this. You know, he was, like, the leader of the group immediately. And low-key, that was impressive. The escape room was so funny because me and Dark Virus just sat there and, like, watched everyone do everything the entire time. How he walks, how he talks, composure. Yeah, the way he walks, I will say, very interestingly enough... No, it's not time to sleep. I gotta feed my Tamagotchi so he doesn't starve to death. The straight posture is indicative of somebody who's like just competent and has confidence. And in the military, you're often stressed to like to have straight posture. And I realized I have really good posture myself, and I think the reasons why was because like all through middle school and high school, every time I wore a jacket for whatever reason, I put it on my shoulders like a cape rather than actually wearing the jacket. But doing so makes your posture like really straight, because if you slouch forward, your jacket falls off. And if you lean too far back, it also falls off. So I have really good posture as a result. I recommend you guys doing that if you need to fix your posture. And he has really good posture. He was hilarious at the escape room. It was so funny. Tasato did good too. Tasato was like something, you know what I mean? If you're gonna be wrong, be confident about it. Yeah, it's like, you're like, wow, you know, this guy doesn't care what anybody thinks. So much so that he'll just be wrong with his whole chest. It's impressive, you know what I mean? Don't tell everyone what it was, but Dandy. What the? 3L Wash Linzinski 764. How are you doing? You and Dark Virus, just the chat majesties. Real. Shout out to that, Reina. Totally, Reina. The Smith machine has helped my posture a lot. Yeah, squats will really, really help your posture. Stand in formation for hours while some old guy retires and you wish you were somewhere else. Man, there was something. I always hated the change of command ceremonies. Those were stupid. I don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? But those were the longest. The longest. The self-assurance to get through a situation. Yeah, out of anybody there, if I were to say one of the men were going to protect me, you could technically say physically Dark Virus because he's 300 pounds, so he's like a huge like meat shield. But to actually protect me, 1,000,000,000% Hayu. You know what I mean? COC, change of command ceremony, is just a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? How you racing up the stairs? Yeah, and he's also childish, which is technically fun. You know, it is fun. When I first got here, the first 3 months, I was like 1-3 back-to-back change of command ceremonies. Why the hell were you changing so many change of commands? Unless it was like all 3 of your upper top official. Does that make sense? You totally would. You know what I mean? Had a division change of command that made us go to. We couldn't even hear them talking. You know what I mean? You love the military. You know what I mean? Oh God, man. I think I don't remember if I mentioned this on one time or not. I got written up one time. I don't know if you guys call them chits and whatever branches you are in, but I got written up in the Navy one time because I really hated this guy, and he was like he was an E5 and I was like an E3 at the time, and he was like I wasn't cleaning and we were supposed to be cleaning the hangar, and he was like, "Kayoza, go pick up that broom," and I was like, "Okay," and so I walked up to the broom and then picked it up and then set it back down, and I walked away. I got written up for that. And I will say, I'm not gonna lie, that is the funniest thing, because I still have a copy of the paperwork. I still have a copy of like literally, and I also got written up because that same guy couldn't stand his guts. He decided to get like a pallet jack thingy, and I was like, maybe I should go call a mech, aka someone who knows how to actually run this thing. And I got written up for that too. But that was pretty funny. Chat, was she written up in a ticket in boot camp? I don't think I didn't get written up in boot camp. I didn't get written up in boot camp. I'm the worst son of a bitch. You know, honestly, the best thing that ever happened to the military was getting rid of Kayoza. You know what I mean? Girl, you knew that was gonna happen. It was so funny though, but it's just like, he was just like not even high ranking. He was like a SOB, and it was his LPO who wrote me up for it. It's like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I respected in similar things in the moment. I did not care. I could not stand this guy. You know what I mean? Can I kick his ass? Yes, you can. You can. E5 is what? NCO level? I think so. It was just some snot-nosed E5. You know what I mean? And his LPO had the hots for him. You know, so she was really pissy when I disrespect him. Rip. Time to say the racial slurs with it. What the? Good God, Caleb. I didn't think you were that type of guy, but you know, you learn more every day. But it's so funny. I'll probably post one day a redacted copy of that write-up because it was so funny. You know? Like, this bitch really went into like 3-paragraph essay explaining how I was the funniest fucker in the entire command. Someone's firing a gun in my neighborhood. Really? Are you sure it's not fireworks, Stargazer? Reminds me of a guy white knighting some girl who would playfully pick on her. She was married, by the way. In the military or when? I want to see this shit, Caleb. Yeah, it was so funny. I'll show it. I think I do have a copy of it somewhere redacted. I'll definitely show you, Caleb. Navy ranks are weird, yeah. It's hilarious. It was like, man, there was so much like nonsense in the military. I forget the Navy has messed up ranks. The Navy is just insane. The Navy just does anything, actually. Probably my bad. 8 bangs was heard. Yeah, it very likely was fireworks. I will say I do have the ring notifications because I have a ring camera. I get so many. Did anybody hear those gunshots? And it's like, if you just like looked outside, it was just fireworks. I mean, good to know that. You're that kind of person, Stargazer. I was in the military. We ended up placing him on a place away for us and forgot about him. It was when in the military. We ended up placing him in a place away from us and forgot about him. What on earth? I am so confused. Oh, yeah. Everyone on deployment. Did you ever go on deployments? Men, that's why I learned to like not like men and understand that every single man cheats and I'd never date a military man. Is on deployment because the marriages don't exist on deployment. You know? If a man is married and he's on deployment, no he's not. It's just that's just the reality of the situation. It's tough to come to this conclusion, but it's the truth. Deployment was good and then effing ass. Did you only had like a 3-month deployment? Get the hell out of here with that. Kayla. Get the hell out of here with that. I don't know why. Maybe you're trying to say racial slurs to chat. Me? What the? Raina, are you saying I'm trying to say racial slurs to chat? Raina, that's an allegation. Deployment was the black pill at 1,000,000,000%. It still counts 3 months. A 3-month deployment. Did you stay in a hotel? You know what I mean? It does sound like a debt. You know what I mean? A TDY? Yeah, 1,000,000,000%. KO, she's talking to me. Oh, okay. I thought Raina said I was gonna do racial slurs. Speaking of which, I think it'd be fun if I ever did that really terrible karaoke. If I did do it intoxicated. You know what I mean? No KO's okay. Caleb was going to and you weren't. Oh, okay, Raina. Okay. Caleb was going to. I should hold my tongue. Deployment to where? Nowhere too insane, all things considered. That's one thing that stresses me out about active duty deployments for 9 to 6 months at a time. If you have no family and loved ones, it's a fantastic time. It really is. But if you have family and loved ones, it does kind of suck, all things considered. You know what I mean? But if you're kind of like, I feel like, for example, you would be kind of perfect for the situation. You know, as you struggle with your whole interpersonal life, it might give you some time to figure out who you are as an individual. Chat, I fear the stream will get canceled. Clapped. I don't think there's any reason to cancel the stream or private it or whatever. Get a drink right now and start to sing. I don't think I have any alcohol. Oh, damn. I'd have to prepare for it too because I have to get off my medication. Which, speaking of which, I need to take it. I have a little anxiety medication I can't take with alcohol. Like badly. It gets you homesick like badly. Speak for yourself, Caleb. I've never felt more free in my entire life than going on deployment. And debunked, you would probably feel the same way because your home life seems so suffocating. I loved deployments, all things considered. There's still some people I have to keep up with. Yeah, as long as like you don't have like a marital partner, you'd be fine. Hold on. Yeah, Crispy Clee, you'll be fine on your deployment. Okay, that was so funny. Being on 9 months at a time separates you from the world. You're still in the world, though. It's a lot of fun. Like, I had the most fun on military deployments. You know, you get to travel, you get to see another country. It's a lot of fun. Man, where do you guys deploy to? That was so great. I'm a little bit private, kind of like on the areas. But the ones that I have talked about very vaguely, an area in the Middle East, and then a place in Japan is where my little vague areas are. I see that'd be great for independent people. Yeah, it was a lot of fun in that regard. Maybe I'll run into a second KO, so you're most likely to. I hated most of the women in the military. So you are very likely to run into a second version of me. We can't tolerate each other, you know? Anytime I see someone similar to myself, blocked. Blocked. Alcohol. Best places you've been to and worse. Me personally, the Middle Eastern deployment was so much fun. It was so much fun because it's just like, we weren't in like in an active time of war, and it was just really nice seeing like the local culture and stuff like that. Like they do like the morning prayer and stuff like that over the announcements, and so that was kind of really cool to hear. My time in a slime box was not that great. Yeah, the one thing that really sucked about it, and funny enough, is my dad got the same thing, is we both got, after his deployment, he got a bad cough that it just doesn't clear up. And then after my deployment, I also got a bad cough too. And it is crazy, low-key. We got the same gosh. You know what I mean? So I will say that really sucked, all things considered. But I thought it was a lot of fun. Chat, imagine trick-or-treating at KO's spooky shrine house. I think that'd be fun. A handful of female vets I've met have all been cool people, though. Agreed, agreed. I just cannot have anybody in my life who's too similar to me. I get too territorial. I'm like a lion. You know what I mean? I get territorial. You did mention the area in Japan you were in before. Did I really? Okay, let's keep it on the down low. You know what I mean? You know, honestly, I'm not surprised. I bet you fucking mentioned. I think he did, actually. Moirin, hello. Hello, Moirin. I forgot how to say good evening. Konbanwa. Right? Or is that good morning? Yeah, konbanwa. Moirin? Territorial. You know what I mean? Sandbox, just another name for the desert in the Middle East. It wasn't the deployment who gave the cough. Don't listen to propaganda. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's not what the VA said. Am I KO's polar opposite? Let's see. A man who acts like a woman. That's the opposite of me. A pussy. The opposite of me. A coward. The opposite of me. Stubborn. We're both stubborn. Okay, we're both stubborn. Not in the military, but he needs to be. Kind of the opposite of me. So perhaps. He actually did. He mentioned the base. Oh my fucking god. Ayu's so fucking annoying. One time, I deleted it. One time, like, he gave my fucking exact, like, aircraft. Like, like there's serial numbers at the end of the tails of the aircraft. And he just fucking blurts it out. And I'm like... Not service related. Hold on. Come on in. Come on. Come on. She's so fucking annoying. I hate her guts. She's meowing, and then I go to, like, get a little closer to let her in, and then she just fucking runs. Opsecking Hayu's so funny. You know what I mean? It was just like the tail serial. Like, all our aircraft have serial numbers. You know, and each one of those serial numbers can, like, be tracked back to the exact command. And I'm like, Hayu. That's what's having your locals in chat is dogs taxing. Agreed, Reina. Agreed, Reina. So when we all met up at Chaosicon, Reina, Hayu, of course, knows me in person. So give it like 3 times he called me Kaoza, and then full government name came out. You know, Hayu just didn't give a single, care. And I'm like, damn. Damn. Gotcha. Hayu's like that high school friend who accidentally reveals which high school. You know what I mean? That is Hayu. I didn't realize that. Yeah, he did it like 6 billion fucking times. I'm like, okay, all right. I guess we're doing that now. He's showing the picture of your favorite P8s. When the fuck did he do all this? Did he really? I had a favorite P3. Which I don't know if that P3 was ever transferred. So I'm not going to say which one it was, though. We didn't know government names for like 2 days, and then he showed up. Hayu just his head's in the clouds. You know what I mean? I'd probably still call you KO. Yeah, like, I'd appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, my, you know, there is a persona, you know, an appearance that comes with your name or whatever. Hayu's so fucking funny. Hayu was a Marine. No, I was in the Navy, and Hayu used to work with me in the Navy. But I was the maintainer of the aircraft, and he was the pilot of the aircraft. 86 something? No, then that definitely. Either you may have remembered your numbers wrong, but no, he did mention one time, and it wasn't my favorite. It was the pilot's favorite because it was our star aircraft. What are your thoughts on the B7 B6 oversped warning alarm sound? What the? Ayato. I'm not sure. Isn't your full legal name Kaoza.channel? Low key. Why don't I just change my full legal name to that? You know what I mean? Like, what is the downsides of changing my name? Like, I don't have a lot of sentimental value with my birth name, all things considered. Everyone revealing their government names. Wait, you guys have real names? I don't. Hayu didn't even give me a choice. He lasted. And what was so funny about it? What was so funny about Hayu calling me by my government name is that he called me by my last name when I was in the military. And then all of a sudden, he starts calling me by my first name. It doesn't even make sense. He has never once in person called me by my first name, except for Kaozakon. When in reality, we've only known each other by last names. It's like, why not? Hyundai-based Huey is maybe... I missed that one. At Hayu, I know. You know what I mean? He never, ever called me by my first name because we were in the military. We worked together. You know, it's nice. It's nice being able to joke about the military for so long. Agreed. I will say for the longest time, me personally, because like I started VTubing last year in like December, and I've been an artist for like 6 or 7 years on social media, and I always never talked about it because I was like, there's a lot of there's a lot of tough memories that come with the military. But then I finally acknowledged it. I would say it's been a lot of fun. You know what I mean? I have someone I work with who calls me by either my last name or Joby. Is Joby your real name? Is that your real name? I thought that was like a nickname you made for yourself. Is that your real... Okay, no. Okay. I was like, okay. We let the military here accept active service members. Exactly. You know what I mean? Accept active service members. I like the veterans. Literally everyone I've known for a long time, even real life, calls me Leaf. Really? That's interesting. I found you through your post for GFL keychains. Glad I checked out your streams. Thank you. Shout out to Girls Frontline. I was a big fan of Azure Lane for a while, but then it got a little too goonery for me, and I'm fine with the tasteful nudity. Azure Lane's got a little too much for me. Joby is my online name. Caleb is my actual name. That's true, Caleb. Been doing digital artists for 7 years now. Hell yeah, Reina. Almost 8 in April. If you would believe it. Stargazer, thank you for your service. Thank you, Stargazer. And Stargazer's thinking about joining active duty Navy. Good God, I can't even speak. A lot of people call me Chevy as a pun on my last name. Chevy. I was like, yeah, it's like I'd explain some of my nicknames, but I'm like, oh, they're all like doxing information. You know what I mean? Most people call me Kana because it's easier to say than my actual name. They still occasionally say Connor. Kanya. I see. I do like the name Kanya. I forgot that's you, Kana. I forgot that's you because your name is so differently. Is that your legal government name? Oh, but I do see the Sinan profile picture. I did like Sinan. I never watched that Sword Art line, but I did like the Sinan character. Wait, saying Chan at the end of the name means that you're younger or San? Chan is just a cutesier way of saying like a name. You know what I mean? Either way, it can be younger, yes, but it's just a cutesier way. You know? I didn't know Stargazer TV channel was gay. We learn more things every day. You know what I mean? Since you're joining the military... Oh, the gay V. I still love that wallet. God, I gotta make a reprint of that one wallet. It's like, yes, I'm a proud United States Navy sailor. S gay. And that's it. San, it's a honorific. By the way, chat is the Giga Chat Spooky Hour Scary Chat Maxing from Spooky Chat Maxers. I don't know, Raina, you tell me. Raina, what do you think I should do for Halloween? What do you think I should do for Halloween, Raina? You're joining? Yes. Yes, Stargazer really needs to join the military. He's got no other options yet. Stargazer, post. Tell me your other prospects that will lead you to success other than the military. Right now. Last resort. It should be your first resort. Because you have to understand, it's like, if you want to be educated too, like go and get an education, the military will also pay for that while you're in service and then pay for it when you're out of service. You know what I mean? Free education. And this economy, who can afford free education? Not many people. Came to me, says Caleb. The spooky Giga Chad ritual is what I should do for Halloween, says Reina. What? Okay, do you mind? Let me know a little bit more details on what it entails to do the spooky Giga Chad ritual. I'm a little unfamiliar with the process, to be completely honest with you. Hopefully I can get my bike back today. I hope it's not damaged, all things considered. I had a crash on one time, my Trek, and it was totally fine. The handlebars were a little bit crooked, but it was just like that, adjustment, and it was fine. I can afford free education, but nobody asked that one, Leave. The only thing you have to do while this is learn how to be a janitor. That's the military. And then boot camp, you are learning how to fold clothes. You know what I mean? That's the military in a nutshell. Speaking of which, I need to start getting my education done. It's free money. Plus, I don't have a plan out of here. Yeah, you really should start, Caleb. Start getting an education now, because like you can get a full degree by the time you get out. Silence European. That was actually funny to pun. I think I need to place the rear wheel. Does that mean you have to buy both wheels in a set? Well, maybe I'll add more details in Discord, so maybe just yapping that day. Okay, Rain, okay. I look forward to you adding more details. Dude, I just did my first ever live stream. Really wild, Capybara. Congratulations. How'd it go? How'd it go? Was it fun? And did you do VTubing, or did you do like a face cam? Or what'd you do? That's awesome to hear. Your first live stream is also always kind of like, you know, stressful, but it's always nice to get out of the way because you're like, oh, it won't be as scary the next time you do it. I was terrified my first live stream, but then I got really used to it. Woohoo, congratulations. Max was 4 people and didn't have any way to show my face. I see. What were you doing? I do ask. But congratulations, you know, you all start somewhere. You all start somewhere. Man, Suisse just posted a adorable photo. I'm in love. My first live stream was chill but boring. What exactly was it that you did? That one, Leaf. And what was it boring? Because like you do have to have some of a plan. You know what I mean? I'm gonna eat now. Binge read manga. Good night. Toodaloo, Kana. I appreciate you being here. I have a PNG of Android 17 and Dragon Ball Z and I played Counter-Strike. Ah, Doki Doki Literature Club? That is an old game, all things considered. But it's always nice to start. You know what I mean? Oh, I want to become... Guys, help me. Help me, guys. I want to become... What was his name? Moist Critical. I saw how much money he made off of YouTube. Guys, I'm gonna have to take a bullet. I'm gonna have to become Moist Critical. So can you drop tips on how I can become Moist Critical in the comments? Please let me know. I saw how much money he made. I'm like, I have to do this. The greatest there ever was. Moist Critical. Yeah. How do I become here? Penguin? Is that him? Penguin Zero? That's like his formal name? Stop showering. Alright. We gotta do what we gotta do. The following is the big part. Yeah, well, okay. I don't remember my first live stream restriction want to say do it on Arenas of Worldcraft. Oh, I see. I streamed Minecraft and started yapping like a god. I can't believe you would be yapping, all things considered. Grow an outie instead of an innie. Does he have an outie belly button? Ew. You need to cover controversial topics, right? I guess. I think I can handle controversial topics, all things considered. I have a really well-rounded, nuanced take on things, I would say. So I think I could handle controversial topics. Unshowered KOs, get sponsorships. Okay, yeah, but I have to grow. I have to grow to get the sponsorships. So how do I become Moist Critical? Like, what does he talk about? No, I mean a penis. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Wear white t-shirts, white black shorts, and wear white beard. Must talk like a monotone depressed man. He does talk kind of funny monochrome. Monotone, I mean. You have to do a lot of research and say the brutal truth with lots of sarcasm and jokes. I can say the brutal truth, I will say. I already feel like I kind of do that now. You know what I mean? When I want to tell somebody something, I literally physically cannot hold myself back from saying it sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. I used to get things extremely easily. I hate getting into them. I get used to things extremely easily. I just hate getting into them. I see. I'd want the audience to do research on all these topic streams because some of them are odd. Yeah, Raina, agreed. Still in Dark, I've made a few clips of my stream if I remember correctly. Ah. Moist talks about anything and everything, really. Anything that's gained attention. You need huskies? He has dogs? KO's all about the truth and nothing less. I've seen it firsthand. Yeah, exactly. So I think I could be a great commentator, reporter of whatever the hell he does. You know what I mean? He majority does current online topics with occasional random stuff here and there. So what would be an example of an online topic he talks about? How do I have chat appear on the side? That's a great question. Are you on mobile or on desktop? You have to wait for the internet to form an opinion and always parrot it no matter what every topic, but I don't want to do that, I will say. Unfortunately, I'm going to become the most canceled kitsune alive. Okay? I'm gonna say something on my chest, but if somebody has a good piece of information to refute it, I'll accept that. But there's no way I could wait for the entire internet to make an opinion first. I think that would literally kill me. That would turn me into, I'd have a stroke. I can resend them if you like. Hell yeah, that won't leave. Put in the Discord. I also plan on making an Android 17 VTuber model. You might want to be careful though, because that's like fan art. And that company, I forget the name, the publisher is kind of litigious sometimes. And if they see you making any sort of money off of it, you might not want to do that. You know what I mean? You should come up with your own character. I think you're creative enough to do that. Like covering Hassan. I hate Hassan's guts. I just need to become a little bit more educated specifically why I hate his guts, but I could easily do that. He talks about movies, games, internet events, movies. Games, internet events. So just anything. So guys, this new movie came out. Disney's gone woke. Like stuff like that. You're not the only canceled Fox woman out there. Raina, do you know any more? Do you know any more, Raina? I'd like to find other canceled Fox VTubers. You know what I mean? I might as well get used to the place. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I might as well be like, okay, like what do I have? What are my options around here? Toei is heartless and brutal. There we go, Toei. Yeah. They're really, really litigious. Will it fit? I can't think of an anime 4908. That's a great question. Then I'll do an Android 17 inspired model. Yeah, create your own character. It's always cool when you make your own character. Like, you know, like my blue hair is specifically a reference to Miku. You know what I mean? Kershi. Ah, I see. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a big fan of Kershi, all things considered, just because it's not my kind of content to consume. One time she had a reel talking about the only time she's had problems with artists and commissions and stuff like that is when they were female. And I was like, damn, that's 1,000,000,000% the fucking truth. Every time I've commissioned an artist and it's a male, flawless. Every time I commission another artist and it's a female, there's always something. There is always something. There's always something. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. Gotcha. Gotcha. Cinder. I like Cinder. I think she has a very beautiful voice. I really like Cinder, but I think she's an okami. She's a fox or wolf, not a whatever. A fox. Smugalena, but she gets through. I see. I know Tenma account got shut down for a time because of her selective words on Twitter. I think Tenma's cute as well. I mentioned one time, make sure you take all the videos out of your stream itself. You don't even need to record the videos. Yeah. I do remember that. Since when did KO become canceled? I'm trying to soft launch a cancellation. A soft launch or cancellation, because like once it's out of my system, I can't be canceled again. That's how it works on the laws of the internet. You know what I mean? I resent an exit text. That's funny. These bitches non-derogatory. You know what I mean? It's always like, sorry. And I just get ghosted for however long. Sorry, I couldn't, sorry. You know what I mean? Oh, God. You know? JK, sorry. You know what I mean? Technically, Philin is a fox. True. That is true. Is she? No, I thought the original model is also a wolf. I thought. Philin is a cat girl. She calls herself a cat girl, but the original artist of the model, I thought he made it into a wolf. So I don't know. How do I delete my search history from my parents? It's a good question. Number 67, the mangoes and mustard incident. If you want to be canceled, just do what Rushia did. All right. I'll have Tasato be my victim. Easy clap. All right. I can get into a public, toxic relationship with Tasato. Hell yeah. Easy. Easy. White Fox. I see. Wait, if Chaos becomes canceled, can it be a kickstart? It can be a kickstart with the stars line. That is true. That is true, all things considered. Look at Tasato salivating at the idea. Salivating at the idea. I see this as an absolute win. You know what I mean? Absolutely fucking foaming at the mouth for the opportunity. Wait, do we have to become extremely parasocial first? Yeah, why not? Why not? All I know is I need to become moist critical. That's all I know. I gotta watch his videos and see what he talks about, because like, imagine how many cool things, guys, we could do with money. You know what I mean? I could do so many giveaways. That'd be awesome. Imagine handling. We could do a nice Tetris tournament. Imagine doing $1,000 Tetris tournament. That'd be so much fun. You know what I mean? I can make all this nice, cool merch. I can get like high product, like high quality, like 3D models and environments and stuff like that. I gotta become voice critical. I'll be a witness and make things sound even worse. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, perfect, perfect. I think what you need to do is like, Tasato needs to be like, hey, don't tell Kaozo I sent you this. And you'd be like, you know, you rat Tasato out for that. Hell yeah. Start a moist critical cult to be one with a critical. It's always an option. Wait, chat. Who was the pink, purple, and blue twin-tailed VTuber that graduated? Are you talking about Aqua from HoloLive? That's the only one I think about. Giveaways, Mrs. Labubu switched. It's still sitting here. Guys, I'm still gonna give away, I don't know, 6 Labubus, my Sonichu medallion. I don't really want it anymore, I'm not gonna lie. And then a Switch 2. Still here in the box. And it's the Mario Kart Switch 2. For a clipping contest. I just have a teehee. I haven't made the contest video yet. I need to though. I need to. I should rat him out. Will do. Hell yeah. I can't wait for 3D KOs. Yeah, and it's like with my new design. Oh, and I recently drew my my workout design because I wanted an outfit specific for like working out and stuff like that, and kind of a cooler design than my school one. So I recently finished that. I'm like, that'd be so cool to have a model about both of them. Dark Virus, you know what I mean? Because I will say, okay, listen here, you guys, listen here. I should do a clipping contest, right? Like a video contest? Or should technically, I could, I mean, yeah, I should. Never mind. That's a dumb question. I was gonna say, I was gonna do another art contest of my new model designs. But art contests attract a very interesting audience that doesn't really, you can tell, is not really compatible with my personality. So firstly, I should try to attract an audience that's compatible with my personality. And then after the fact, I can do another art contest. Because I'd like to do another art contest, all things considered. Let the SD artists remake it now that you have the new model. Oh, I love whatever sign that was. The 3D model. She's busy, and I might want one just a little bit more advanced. Because I want it to be able to do like MMD stuff. Dude, we should have a tournament in Smash Bros. And winner of the whole thing fights KOs and wins everything. But I can't even play Smash. It'll have to be either a Mahjong tournament or a Tetris one. Apparently Aqua is now Yuki. Yeah, Reina. KO's a hashtag hates women. The Freudian slip on attack community. Smash tournament I'm in. No, Tetris. I like Tetris. It has to be, because imagine, aren't the Smash communities just like the sweatiest people in the entire world? You know what I mean? I don't really want to attract that. At least the Tetris ones are just kind of weird, because like, who's still playing Tetris in 2025? You know what I mean? That's what I want. I apologize for infecting you with my JK sorry. See, Stargazer? You should have stopped it much earlier. Smash community is rough, you know what I mean? I play Smash Brothers as Kaoza. Beat anyone in Smash Brothers as Dark Virus. Let's stick with the Tetris. You know what I mean? Any tournament I can also be in, you can be in the Tetris tournament. You know what I mean? You can be in Tetris tournament. You can practice with your Switch. You have a Switch. It just costs a few dollars for the online battle. And if you want me to cover the cost for like a year membership to Nintendo's, you can play. I said that offer before, and it still stands. You know what I mean? I've seen some top players play Tetris, and I want to die. Tetris is so much fun. Mahjong would be lit. I'd have to learn it, though. But, yes, that would be a lot of fun. That should be fun. IDK had to be organized. So, Dark Virus came up with a great idea where we would get into our own private lobby, kind of like how we did that one time. And it'd be like first, second, and third place would have points. So, first place would be like 5 points. Second place, 3 points. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like that. And then we play however many rounds we decide, and whoever has the most points wins the prize. You know what I mean? Guys, join the Tetris tournament. Hell yeah. I've been practicing again on Tetris. You son of a bitch. I saw that the other day. I was playing just loosey-goosey. I was just taking, like, you know, taking it easy. I was getting, like, 7th place. I'm like, okay, you know, if I lock in, I easy clap. I'm not interested enough to buy it or let you buy it, though I do appreciate your offer a lot. I see. Alright, loser. Tetris might be good for your brain. Like yours specifically. It is good for the brain. I like the point system, right? I don't know how left the stream, but I need to get to bed. Good night. Debunk user. I'll probably wrap up here soon, all things considered. It's kind of late for me as well. The amount of rounds really determines how many points the placement should be. Okay. Yeah, so we'll decide that. But either way, we can just do something small. You know, like a $50 tournament. You know what I mean? Just something really easy. It could be like for a Nintendo e-gift card too. Call of Duty tournament. Yeah, the game I can't even play because I have motion sickness. You're cruel, that one, Leaf. Should I sleep or edit more videos? Edit more videos. Do I buy a Switch to not only play Tetris but also Super Mario Galaxy? I would do it. I'm not gonna lie, Caleb. I've had a few consoles all my life. The Switch 2 is fan-fucking-tastic. It's fantastic. It is such a good size. Everybody was mauling and seething when it was announced and released. They let them fucking cry themselves to sleep. It is a fantastic console. Definitely buy it. 1,000,000,000%. $50 Cane's chicken gift card. Imagine somebody in like another country where they don't even have that. Like they win. You know what I mean? Okay, if you have a Switch 1, the Switch 2 is an amazing upgrade. It's really good. Should I buy a Switch 2 right now? I don't know about... It depends on your exact financial status. Hello, X Akira. How are you doing? I don't know your exact financial status, Tasato. But I think all things considered, because there's so much games, I think it'd be smart. But do you think you can control yourself as far as the game addiction? Because you were a game-addicted person for, what, a decade? And ruined your life as a result? Whack! I was gonna make a great KO's a meme clip to win the Switch 2 because I'll never get one. I see, Reina. Okay, I'll make sure I'll still do the clip contest for the Switch 2. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll do the Switch 2 giveaway for the contest. You know what I mean? Yeah, my Switch 1 is likely fully dead. Would probably cost more to replace the battery. Yeah, just get the Switch 2. Boy, you have that military money. Get out of my face with that. You know what I mean? You can easily pay it. Go to the fucking... What is it called? Next. We called it the Next. I think... Do you guys call it the PX? Go to the PX. Get it on discount, too. I'm broke. Okay, well, there you go. Just call me Akira, please. Okay. I should make sure I have a good amount of money left for when I buy it. Yeah, MCX or PX. Okay, PX. I know my dad, I think the base that he goes to, they call it the PX. Switch 2 is cool, but I don't have the time to play anymore. Yeah, that's fair. I really don't either, but when I do play it, I really enjoy it. You know what I mean? Game addiction is easy. I just don't touch competitive multiplayer anymore since that's what I was addicted to. Imagine being addicted to competitive multiplayer. That's so embarrassing. Do you have a cushion with an image of the anime's face on it? I do, actually. Travis, Nathaniel Hall. I do. My VTuber avatar. I have the big, long body pillow. The Dakimakura, if that's what you're talking about. One day I'll have one, side-eyeing my working Switch that I had for 8 to 7 years. Did it stop working, Reina? Is it soft? I sell just the, what's it called? The material, the pillowcase itself, so you can stuff it with whatever pillow you want on the inside. But yes, my material, what? It's like the highest quality one. It's called 3-way or 2-way tricot. Is it lewd? Not really. My thighs are kind of hanging out, which kind of looks like my butt, but other than that, not really. I have a GameCube controller. Hell yeah. Went on base with my roommate and had him buy me shirts. It's smart. It's smart, all things considered. You get a lot of discounted stuff at the PX. No, it still works, chat. Oh, I see. So you can't get another Switch 2 unless your Switch dies? Is that what you're saying, Reina? Cheek straight hanging out on it. I mean, I guess. I will look into it and ready my thigh bowl. Thigh bowl? What the? I've been thinking about getting a body pillow, just never committed to it, and I never knew what I wanted for the pillowcase. That's fair. Shout out to Ko's.store, where I have body pillows. I have the little baby body pillows for sale too. The ones that like fit for figures. Don't know, says Reina. I see. I love my wife's Dakimakura. Tasato was like, you know, how can I prove to all these new people here that Kyoza is mine only? Wild. Where you could get a free plushie possibly. Exactly. Was the mouse pad a flop? No, it wasn't. It actually sold pretty well, all things considered. It was just a very polarizing item for my store. I realized like I'm finally reaching an audience that is more compatible with me. You know what I mean? And I should have done this like way fucking earlier. I do have a lot of regret that I did not do this earlier. But I will say, technically not doing it was very profitable, all things considered. So it's like, I can't really say I would change the past if I could. But a lot of my audience at the time, when I made the butt mouse pad, they had like the little moral outrage and they were like throwing a fit. And I'm like, whatever. You know what I mean? I just watched my clip after overcoming the embarrassment and holy shit, I'm hilarious. I can't wait to watch it and then not laugh. And it worked. Hell yeah. It's not lewd. It's really not lewd, all things considered. There's just a little bit of butt. I will say for my next one, I'll probably do a next one for my workout outfit. There probably won't be any cheeks hanging out, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pulling up to the store. Hell yeah. I need to get my wife M950. Wow, that's an old name. M950. Would you make more plushies? I absolutely do have stuff in works. You know what I mean? I have stuff in works. Funny enough, a good amount. Document is really well made. Thank you. Weird morals to stand about a mousepad. Well, the problem is that like I was big into the Vocaloid community, and Miku was a big inspiration for me for the longest time. But nowadays, and it's like even though Miku is like an older series, which a lot of older series has older audiences, but Miku, unfortunately, when the Project Sakai game came out, attracted a lot of like young kids. And so now the Vocaloid community is absolutely overrun by children, and it is the most obnoxious thing ever. Like, I cannot tell you, like, how many, whatever, like, everyone's just, they're always trying to cancel each other for what? This producer was friends with this one guy, and so therefore, you shouldn't stream his music. It's just the stupidest shit possible. I saw, like, one time, Masa Works Design, he was getting canceled because someone found, like, an old Tumblr post of him, where he retweeted, I think, two girls kissing from a lesbian porn account. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You know what I mean? And like this post was retweeted like in like 2010 maybe. You know what I mean? Will you make a PSA that Kyoza is not Kyoza? I do need to at some point. A second document marker means I'll have to recreate the existing photos. Exactly. Well, that mouse pad seems pretty tame. In those areas, some nice cheeks. Hell yeah. I need to make a new one, though. I do need to redo all of that stuff. Okay, who's the black-haired girl plushie that I don't recognize? That's Ennui/Enui, depending on how you want to say her name. And she's a character for my webcomic. I was writing a webcomic for a period of time, and then I realized it takes a lot of drawing that I don't have time to financially afford to do. So I'm going to take that story and plot line and make it into a visual novel at some point. I seem like I've been procrastinating, but a lot of stuff has come up recently that I haven't been able to work on it, but that is the plan. I still plan to make that a visual novel. Tweet before these kids were even born. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, oh god, a man likes lesbian imagery. Who would have guessed? You know what I mean? Forgot you're writing one. Hell yeah. Wait, is the mouse pad still up? It should be, I think. Still waiting for the next part. I know, Stargazer. I know. Don't worry. I'll make it worthwhile. I'll make it worth the wait. You know what I mean? You have so many cool projects. Yeah. It's the only thing I can keep my brain occupied so it doesn't self-implode. And it sounds like I'm saying that in jest, but I mean that so seriously. As long as I'm busy and occupied, and refrain from slipping into a veil of darkness. These self-righteous, hypocritical teens are so annoying. It's so obnoxious, and I will dog on them all day. And that's why I can, like, at the end of the day, my statement is always, kids should not be on the internet. But it's so funny. And again, like, I don't even want to be on Twitter, which great. I've been slowing my consumption of Twitter for a while. But when I was seeing them, like, just blow up the mouth-washing community recently, God. I'm like, I'm so glad I'm not in any fucking fandoms. Where's the merch keep talking about? It's in my online store. I actually I don't know if you know, but I do make a living off of merch I sell at my online store. That should be the link. I don't know if that hyperlinks. It does, yeah. But that's where it's at. You see, chat, back in my life, and kids that were in kindergarten were listening to Hatsune Miku. See, like, not for me, Reina. Back in my day, like, I was very Miku was very underground, you know what I mean? I had to import a lot of my stuff from Japan. Like, when the Project Diva PSP game came out, I imported it from Japan, like, literally a month or two later. Like, I'm an old head for the Vocaloid, so it's like, nowadays, all these kids, and I hate these angsty little Project Sakai characters. I think they're corny and cringe. I'm not a fan. So that's actually why, no matter how much money it brought me in drawing Miku, I probably will very rarely, I won't say I'll never draw her again, but it's very likely I never draw her again. All things considered, because like, I was just so sick of the audience it would bring in every time I draw her. Keeping occupied keeps my mood up. Exactly, exactly. You and me too, buddy. I thought mouth washing was cool. I found it rarted. They were getting upset, but people were making not safe fan art. They should be able to. You know, first of all, it's a fictional character. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of fiction, is you can take multiverses, multiple interpretations, make her whatever skin color you want. I think for all anime characters, all drawings, maybe if the creator says no thank you, don't do that. That's a whole other topic. But overall, if someone makes one like, here's my headcanon of what this character would look like looking like this, I think it's totally fine. In every variation you can think about, I think it's all fine because it's all fiction. That's the point. It's not real. It doesn't exist. You know? So that's the point of it. But it's ironic because like so many women in the world are sexually assaulted and sexually harassed, etc., etc. And to boil it down that this character must be treated like an infant because of something that happened to her really shows how you're infantilizing women as a whole, saying, well, if this happens to you, I have to treat you like this the rest of your life because you're a victim forever and you can never move on from any past trauma. Give me a break. You know what I mean? I always want to play BRS the game, so I downloaded an emulator, but I couldn't figure out how to get into English for the text. It's pretty easy. I think you use that one, I used the emulator, like PSSSP or something like that. Well, the music videos were posted to YouTube with 0 English subs. I see, Reina. I see. The only fandoms I am are Girls Frontline and Blue Archive. Blue Archive is such a fantastic fandom, all things considered. They just stick to themselves, and they perfectly maintain their community. You know what I mean? I like Girls Frontline for a while. The new game is just like, I don't know, like, it's a little too goonery for me. But I do like the designs, all things considered. It's a little too much. But I do really like Blue Archive. So interesting how Japan was so foreign and disconnected back when we were younger. It's really so connected now. Yeah. I can't read Japanese. Also just got called on Discord by my brother and they scared the absolutely crap out of me. I see, Caleb. I found the comic. I'm gonna give myself a read. Oh, my webcomic? There's a lot of typos in it. I was young when I wrote it. I'm trying my best. You know what I mean? I appreciate it, though. I know what I am. You guys are so funny. I'm not gonna lie. Those memes are the funniest fucking thing in the world. You know what I mean? Chat, who's gonna do Blue Archive cosplay this spooky month? That's a great question. I think there's a tan Blue Archive character with, I forget her name. It's not Iori. Is it? Is it Iori? There's a tan one. Maybe I'll cosplay that right now. Is it Iori? Let's see. Blue Archive Iori. So someone's name is Iori. Let's see. It is! Oh, technically since I'm tan, I could do a Iori cosplay. Man, that figure of her looks so cute. I love Blue Archive characters. They are so cute and colorful. And I'm actually really glad my new model outfit looks very Blue Archive coded. Because I do really love the community. And I like guns. And I like girls. You know what I mean? Iori so much tan. Exactly. Lapland from Arknights. I was wrong young when I wrote it. Your writing isn't much better now. I haven't written anything. What the? What is this? Listen here, fat one leaf. Listen here. I haven't written anything recently. Be prepared for a lot of people to ask you of your feet. Have you not seen my feet? I'm too lazy to get it out, I'm not gonna lie. I do have feet specifically. I low-key glare at those who bullies others for liking anime comics, video games now as adults spending hundreds on that stuff because it's now normal. Yeah, of course. I saw it firsthand. I know what you mean. Kayako is my wife and you must stay away from her. She has the most boring default design. So you can have her. You can have her. Who's my Blue Archive wife? I'm not gonna lie. I really stand. I have Scirocco. I have Scirocco to an insane happiness level. I'm not gonna lie, it's very rare I fall for the poster child of the like the cover art. But because she also likes cycling and I do cycling in real life, I'm like, damn, I have to stand. I have to stand. Gotcha. When you type like ESL. Okay, I am ESL, that one Leaf though, so what now? Gotcha. Leafy is bringing fat British man in chat. Wild Raina. Raina, I don't know if you were here, but Jace A said, he said, all right, fat one Leaf, and that was the funniest thing. It reminded me of you calling a dark virus snark virus. You're so Scirocco coded. We have completely different personalities. I think personalities. I'm very similar to Neru. I'm very similar in personality too. But who else I really like in Blue Archive? Oh, I really like the one who's like what's her name? I'm such a fake fan. Let me get on my Blue Archive account. The one who likes eating and she's like prim and proper. I love like snobby characters. And she's like super prim and proper, has light gray hair. Blue Archive. I typed in Lapland and Google, dear God, the first suggestion is something. Is it a location? Because I believe Lapland is a place in Iceland, if I'm not mistaken. Neru is my second wife. Ah, I see. I'm very Neru coded, all things considered. I can somewhat relate. Oh well. It's not the location. I see. So probably something Eroi. I see. Something lewd. Let's see. I really like Mootski for a while. I drew a pretty cute Mootski charm one time. I really like Mootski. Let me see who else I got. Once again, I know what I am. All right, let me see. No, I hate when I actually open the Discord. Let's see. Oh, I like the one who really exercises a lot. I'm such a fake fan. God, I will say I don't like how Blue Archive takes forever to load. Like every time you tap something, it takes freaking forever. You know what I mean? Like it's literally running like a CD-ROM style game, students. I like the plain characters in Blue Archive. The one with the monochromatic eyes, excuse me, the heterochromatic, so different colors. Sumire. I really like her because she's really big into fitness. I like the Tsunderes and Yanderes. Hell yeah. Scirocco, what is her friendly level? 26. You know the level, like when you have the relationship level? I'm 26 with Scirocco. Yep, I see. I gotta get a fire started and get ready for bed. Get a fire started. Do you have like a stove? Like, you know what I mean? Like an oven? You know what I mean? What is it called? A chimney? But good night, Crispy Clee. Sumi Ray, I really like her. We have a wood stove to heat your home? Is that what you're saying? I like Saki for a little bit, but then I was like, ah, I don't really like her. Who's a Clingy Dairy version? Clingy Dairy? A few of those. Fireplace and chat. Okay. That's very interesting. Haruna. I really like Haruna. Hina's a classic, all things considered. Hoshino, I think the one Reina is the one you like. But I do really like Neru. I was super fan of Junko for a while. I don't know why, which is so funny because she's like a 2 or 3 star. Toki? Which one is Toki? Toki. I wonder if she's out even on the Ian server. I'm not seeing her. Toki's made. Oh, I know exactly. I actually have her. Okay. I wasn't a huge fan of her. I like her outfit. I wasn't a huge fan of the other big titty monster either. Asuna. But let's see what else. Yeah, I really like Iori. Moe. I like Moe a lot. I really like Moe. Funny Toki and Asuna are sisters. I didn't know that actually. Karin. I like Karin too. I think Karin was a good design. As a wise man once said, with great power comes great booty, big booty bitches. That is true. But I'd have to say Scirocco. I like Coconut too. I thought she was pretty cute. Haruna. I don't really have like one that I like super stan, all things considered. I guess I could say that for Shiroko. It's embarrassing. It's like saying like, oh yeah, Special Week is my favorite Uma. You know what I mean? I'm back. I'm going to bed soon. Hi, Jace the Ace. Did you figure out if you can stream? Because tomorrow is the Jace the Ace Judgment Day stream. We're all going to get together and decide if Jace the Ace is allowed to stay in the community since he's wreaked a lot of havoc here. Welcome back, Uma. Like Uma Musume? You know what I mean? It's like the poster child. I like the Moe stuff. Oh no, Moe is a character's name in Blue Archive. Another wise woman once said flat girls are like the desert. It's really flat, but man, it's hot as fuck. Hell yeah. I haven't heard that one before, but low-key, that one kind of slaps too. All things considered. I think it's about time I wrap things up. It's a little late for me. How long did I stream for? 3 hours. I've been streaming a little bit longer lately. Shout out to that. You know what I mean? I checked, still can't at the moment. What is it saying, Jace the Ace? What is it saying? How are we gonna do Judgment Day? Your wisdom is impressive. I respect you. How is that? Thank you. As one meme said, the smaller girl's chest, the closer you are to her heart. Exactly. It was so funny because like when I was a younger anime consumer, I always liked the flat-chested girls the most because they never could like rely on so much sex appeal like the main character girl was. Like, you know, like how they can always accidentally like grope her and whatever and just boobies are just flying everywhere. The flat-chested character couldn't rely on just sex appeal alone. She had to have like a personality. And that's why I've always liked flat-chested characters generally more than the big titty demons. It says I need to create more shorts to unlock live streaming. That sounds like a lie. Because how does that make any sense? Does it say you need to get more views? You need to get more watch hours on your shorts? Because maybe, I don't know. Because like how did Tasato be able to? But usually they were tsundere. Tsunderes are fantastic. Taiga is like one of my #1 waifus, next to Chi from Chobits. I guess it's a scam or something. I don't know, Jace Ace, you might be making stuff up. You know what I mean? But it's getting omega late, especially on the East Coast. So I will talk to you guys later. I will see you in the Discord, and hopefully tomorrow when I wake up, I'll check the wind and listen and see if it tells me to stream. Toodaloo and good night.